Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
Having trouble punching buttons at this hour, but we're here at 4:46. Mike Wheless in for the Mike and Amanda show. Amanda is on the way in as we have severe weather this morning. We've got Larry from Oxford on the phone. What are you seeing where you are, Larry?
Well, I came down 85 out of Oxford to Durham, and water is ponding pretty bad on 85 South. There was a couple of places where it was 5-6 inches deep all the way across 85 South.
Oh, my God. That's where the trouble starts.
Yeah, so be real careful coming in down 85 South coming into the triangle because I'm in a Toyota Tundra, and it threw me across the road.
Yeah, I'm in an F-150, and I hydroplaned a couple of times myself coming in this morning. And then once traffic starts to pick up, that's when things get a little more tricky. That's
right. It's a little bit better after the daylight because you can actually see the water ahead of you, but at night you can't see it. I'm getting ready to get on a charter bus and head for Greenville.
Greenville? What you doing in Greenville?
I got to go down there and pick up a group and bring them back to RDU.
Okay, well, be safe down there, and Godspeed.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, thank you, Larry in Oxford. And by the way, please be our eyes and ears this morning so we can help our other QDR listeners, 919-860-9470. Here's what we know. Flash flood warnings have been issued for Wake, Durham, Orange, Person counties. A lot of the area schools are closed today because of all this weather. Tornado warning in Wilson County has expired. There was a middle school there that was damaged by what they think is a tornado. Nearly 6,000 customers without power in Durham. More than 2,500 customers without power in Wake County. More than 2,600 without power in Cumberland County. And that could be more. We don't have all the details because it's all starting to come in now. And we're going to be on the air here all morning long for you. And you help us, we help you, we help pass the word. That is our job, passing the word of what's going on. Yeah, you can watch the television, but they're not necessarily on the roads like you are. And I'm going to put you on hold right there. Hold on a second. We'll get right to you. Here comes another one. I love the fact that you're listening and want to help give the information. Amanda is dropping Jackson off. She'll be on the way in to help us this morning. So I'm going to take a little break, take some calls, and see what's going on out there as we're live in the studio on this Thursday for whatever Debbie is at this point, causing some damage and some irritations this morning on a Thursday on QDR.
This is Sarah Coates, owner of 180 Counseling. So you can't sleep at night, can you? Can you not turn your mind off? Is something weighing on you? Do you feel like you have nowhere to turn? 180 Counseling's mission is to take the weight of anxiety and worry off your shoulders so you can be your best self. We offer in-office or telehealth visits and have locations all over the Triangle and in Wilmington. Start your journey to a better mental health at 180nc.com. That's ONE80nc.com.
Ever wondered how to turn your kitchen and bath from blah to beautiful? Want to know the secret to transforming your space into a haven of style and functionality? Well, wonder no more. It's Jason Carpenter here, and I've got the answer waiting for you at J&J Kitchen and Bath. We're not just about fixtures, we're about turning your vision into reality. From sleek faucets to stylish sinks, we've got it all. Come visit our showroom in Dunn today to see our wide selection for yourself. And for more inspiration, check us out online at jjplumbingnc.com. Let's make your dream home a reality together.
Feeling the heat? SureTemp Mechanical has your back with their cool deal for just $59. Get your AC tuned up and inspected by the pros. With over 30 years of serving the area, SureTemp Mechanical is your go-to for reliable AC service. We're local, family-owned, and ready to service you 24/7. Join our maintenance plan for exclusive savings and perks. Don't wait for the next heat wave to hit. Visit SureTempHVAC.net. That's SureTempHVAC.net. SureTemp Mechanical, keeping you cool all summer long. It's hard to stop a train, powered by Train.
Need top-notch maintenance for your personal vehicle or your work fleet? Hi, I'm James Gold, owner of Dealer Lifts.
And I'm Violet. Come see my dad at Dealer Lifts. They do it all.
From oil changes, tire rotations, to alignments and more, we've got your maintenance needs covered. We're veteran and family-owned and operated. Our certified technicians provide expert care to keep your vehicle running smoothly.
Dealer Lifts, you'll treat you and your vehicles like you're part of the family.
For the best in maintenance, visit us at DealerLiftsInc.com. That's DealerLiftsInc.com.
WQDR-FM HD1, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
The QDR app on your smartphone. The best thing to happen to your pocket since you found $20 in there. Today's best country, 94.7 QDR.
4:55, it's Mike and Amanda in the morning on 94.7 QDR. Thursday, August 8th. Debbie is here, causing some problems throughout the Triangle. In Lucama, an apparent tornado destroyed a home on Lloyd Road in early hours of this morning. Tornado warnings active for Duplin and Pitt counties for a few minutes longer near Greenville and East Carolina University's Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Radar indicated rotation inside a storm with thunder and lightning and winds. Be careful out there if you have to be out there. Landon is doing some good out there. He's gone from Roxborough to Fuquay to Dunn, and he's headed to Greenville, speaking of which.
Well, I started out in Roxborough this morning. It was raining pretty good, and I seen a couple fallen trees down up there in Person County, and I had to head down to Fuquay and just went down there. Raining pretty good, and I'm over here in Dunn now. That wind is a whipping and the rain coming down. Let me tell you, but shoot, yeah, we making it on down to South Carolina and taking some stuff for some storm stuff.
You're taking stuff for storm stuff. What's up?
Yes, sir. Some generators and dumpsters and mess like that. Trying to get prepared, setting around different places. And once I drop my stuff in South Carolina, I'll probably have to come on back to Fuquay and go on down to Florida probably. And we're just making our rounds, trying to help everybody out.
Are you driving a semi? Who are you working for?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm doing some contract stuff, and we're just, there's different places setting up around the state. And as far as North Carolina and South Carolina, setting up, fixing food for all the workers and mess like that. And so then I'm also just hauling dumpsters to them and generators around, be set up on station ready to go to help people out.
You are the man with the plan there, Landon. Thank you so much for the update.
Shoot, yeah, you have a good one now.
All right, bye-bye. All right, thanks. Thank you, Landon. That is awesome, helping out in the Triangle. I'm watching the radar right now. Definitely a good chunk of yellow moving east through the Triangle. That's the more heavy stuff, obviously. And Goldsboro, it's churning. Should I say right to left, and coming through the area, covering Fayetteville, Raleigh, Greensboro, Salisbury, and even up to Danville, Virginia. South as far south as Fayetteville, coming in through Wilmington, Jacksonville. So it's definitely, I'm going to go on a wider path here. And definitely there's several storms off the coast that look like that's in tandem heading our way. So we definitely are going to be getting some rain for a little while. We'll keep you posted. And as I've been saying for the past hour, whatever you're seeing, let us know. 919-860-9470. You be those eyes and ears. This is brand new Kane Brown. Miles on it on QDR.
New truck, big lift.
The news trending around the country and across the Triangle on QDR.
Tropical Storm Debby is bringing more rain to the East Coast as it makes a second landfall in the overnight hours. The storm is saturating much of North Carolina. There are tornado watches and warnings across the eastern part of the state. There was extensive damage to Springfield Middle School near Lucama in Wilson County earlier this morning. Several counties are under a tornado watch, including Cumberland, Edgecombe, Franklin, Granville, also Halifax, Harnett, Johnson, Nash, Sampson, Vance, Wake, Warren, Wayne, and Wilson counties. In the central part of the state, also Wake, Durham, Orange, and Person counties until 10:15 for a flash flood warning. Nearly 6,000 customers are without power in Durham County, about 2,500 in Wake County, 2,600 without power in Cumberland County. Governor Roy Cooper discussed the state's preparations on Wednesday ahead of Debbie's arrival in the state. It is a fast-moving storm. All North Carolinians, he says, across the state need to be prepared for the deluge, and it is really coming down out there. I'm Mike Rayleigh, and that's what's trending on QDR.
Thank you, Mr. Rayleigh. 73 degrees now. We got rain and tornado watches and some warnings, depending on where you are, throughout the Triangle this morning, and it is coming down and causing issues. Well, I'm going to go to Lindsay in Sanford this morning. What are you seeing?
So we got a lot of water on the roadways, a lot of trees down. I'm actually headed into work as a dispatcher for 911 in Chatham County. So I just wanted to give everybody a friendly reminder to be nice when you call into 911, be patient, turn around, don't drown, and definitely your car will not go through that water.
No, absolutely not. Thank you for that, Lindsay. She says the truth. 860-9470, 919-860-9470. Power out at the Captain's house in Cary. Power out in many areas in the Triangle.
You got a lot of nerve.
Mike and Amanda.
94.7 QDR, Tropical Storm Debby in the Triangle this morning. Tornado in Lucama, dangerous driving conditions, power outages, some 50,000 across the state. A tornado warning east of Raleigh and Edgecombe County, northeast of Wilson. If you're in Tarboro, Macclesfield, Conita, be leery, I should say. Expires at 5:45, so you got some time there. We got Cindy from Lillington on the phone. Cindy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, so what are you seeing? You're headed from Lillington to where?
Sanford. I'm a 911 dispatcher for the Sanford Police Department.
Okay, and what are you seeing on the roads?
There's a lot of flooding. There's several trees down on the way, especially on 421 coming into Sanford. There's a tree down with power lines.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of traffic was going slow.
Oh, yeah, as it should. But once it gets daylight and traffic picks up, then people are going to be driving a little bit more aggressively, and that's where the accidents start to happen, and that's when you're going to be getting a lot of phone calls.
Yes, sir, most definitely. And I just want to please remind everybody, turn around, don't drown.
Amen to that.
If you need 911, just please be patient. And just for life or death emergencies, like a tree, power lines down.
All right. Thank you so much, Cindy. Be safe, and we appreciate what you do there down in Lee County.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
All right. Yeah. So we're looking at a lot of rain on the roads this morning. It caused some issues. I just got a call from the captain, Captain Dave. His power is out, and he's maneuvering through this morning. Tornado warnings were active for Duplin and Pitt County a little earlier. We had at my house and I know Amanda did too, the tornado warning alarm go off for Eastern Wake County in the 3 o'clock hour this morning, which is all I needed. Besides, I didn't even need coffee at that point to wake me up and realize we needed to get huffing. And, so what we did was clear out the closet underneath the stairs so we could all get in there if we needed to. Fortunately, it bypassed us. And we were okay. However, this is one of those things where it could reoccur throughout the morning. So Amanda has just now walked inside here, and she's trying to get her bearings. And what have you seen so far coming in from where you were?
So your car is not magical. It doesn't have magical tires on it. It's not different than my car or anybody else's car. I saw people coming at me like it was a normal day. And I'm going to tell you, it caught me off guard. Smithfield Road and Turnip Seed Road, the water's completely covered over there. Like I've never seen that much water in one spot. And I saw a car coming, barely, I'm glad I didn't meet him at the same time, barely made it through. I mean, of course, they hit the brakes, which is the worst thing to do.
She's out of breath from coming up the stairs.
And anyway, also Pool Road and Grasshopper Road, right there at the fire station where it always puddles, it's way worse, almost covering the entire road there too. So please be careful, guys.
In Eastern Wake County there in the Knightdale line. All right, we're going to crank up some Sarah Evans. Your eyes and ears, 919-860-9470. Call us and let us know what you see.
She was in the backyard, say it was a little past.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
522, yeah, Mike and Amanda here. Let's go to line 2 on here right now and see who we got and what's going on. QDR, good morning. Who is this? Where are you calling from?
QDR.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
All right, must have hung.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Yeah, who is this and where are you calling from?
Kyle. I'm calling from Dunn.
Kyle and Dunn, what are you seeing there, brother?
Oh, just a whole lot of flooded roads out here on 95.
95 ought to be a bad place to be today.
Lord
for
have
sure.
mercy.
It is. I'm a tow truck operator out of Dunn, so it's been crazy.
What have you towed so far throughout the night?
We've had a tractor trailer wreck right at the bottom of our exit about 12 o'clock, and then I had a car hydroplane down to near Fayetteville and wrecked. And then I had another one hit a puddle of water, standing water, and they went into a ditch.
Good gosh. You said at the bottom of your exit, you're in Dunn, so what's that, 72, 73? What exit is that?
Our exit is at the 77.
77. Okay. Okay, so just be careful out there. And they've got that work zone through there, too, so that's real tricky.
Yep, it is. That's why a lot of people wreck is standing water between the Jersey walls.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, brother. We appreciate it. Give us an update if you see anything.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We turn our attention to Captain Dave now, who's lost power in Cary.
All right, well, I just got out of my very dark house, out of my development over in Cary, the Davis High House Drive area, and it looks like there's a small little corner area that lost power, and my house included in that area. But once I get out on Cary Parkway, Chapel Hill Road, where I'm at right now, power is on. Looks like we've had some pretty good wind gusts because there's a lot of debris in the streets. Rain's pretty steady right now, but traffic lights, signal lights are working right now on Chapel Hill Road, Morrisville, Cary, the Davis High House area. Got some puddling, some ponding. Driving through some pretty good some puddles there, making the tires blight. Heading towards I-40. We'll wait and see what kind of fun that is out of the RTP Airport area exits here in just a couple of minutes. But not a good morning to be out. Kind of nasty out here. You got to be careful.
And I can't wait till the boy wakes up and realizes he can't play his video games.
Oh my!
My cell phone's dead. What's dead?
Yeah, that's right. All right, be safe, Captain. By the way, tornado warning is active for Edgecombe County through 5:45 this morning. That's another 30-plus minutes away. Storm was moving northwest along US 64 near northwest of Greenville. Communities on Conita and Tarboro are among the path of that storm, so please take cover or at least listen to us and find out.
I woke up to my phone going off to a tornado warning, and it was actually headed straight to Wheless's house. But little did I know he was already on his way here. So
it scared me to death. And Amy's like, "What's going on? We need to clear the closet out and get in." And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm still trying to wake up."
Yeah, and apparently these outer bands have spun up a lot of tornadic activity.
Yeah.
So please be careful. If you don't have access to, if you were listening to us on a battery powered radio, stay tuned.
She was dressed to kill.
You got 94.7 QDR. Mike and Amanda here for you, and we're throwing out the weather information from Debbie as quickly as we can get it. Tropical Storm Debby in the Triangle, Wilson County. There was a tornado, damaged a school there and a house. Dangerous driving condition, power outages. A tornado warning now in effect in Edgecombe County for another 15 minutes. Please be safe. We're going to the phones. We got Jeremy from Bailey on the phone.
Just got on the highway on 64, just past the Middlesex exit going into Wake County. There's a tree down in the middle of the road with emergency services on the highway.
On the highway, on 64?
On 64, and right lane is closed just for a moment.
All right, thank you, Justin.
Thank you,
thank you, Jeremy, for the update.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it.
QDR, good morning. Who is this and where are you calling from?
Hey, good morning. This is Jerry. I'm coming in from Johnson County right now. I'm on Old Stage Road.
What are you seeing, Jerry?
Man, there's a lot of water standing, even in places that don't usually stand.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of trees that hang over the road, so there's a lot of tree debris in the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen 2 trees that fell literally in the road.
Yep, it's crazy. It's a lot of water, like you're saying. I saw the same thing, Jerry, and people were just driving like it's nothing happening, and they need to be careful.
Yeah, and then you got the bumper humpers. They act like they in a hurry. They should have left a long time ago.
Amen to that. Preach on, brother. Thanks for calling, Jerry.
All right, y'all have a good day.
All right, you too. Be safe out there.
Oh, he said bumper humper.
Yeah, no, 919-860-9470. What are you seeing? Who are you? Where are you? And what are you seeing? Mr. Rayleigh with the update here now.
Trending headlines you need to know before you go on QDR.
Tropical Storm Debby has shifted further west and sped up its movements. The storm system made a second landfall this morning, somewhere between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. There have been several tornado warnings issued overnight, with multiple counties under a tornado warning in central and eastern North Carolina. More than a dozen counties under a tornado watch. There was extensive damage to Springfield Middle School from an apparent tornado in Lucama in Wilson County. A tornado also rolled through Sampson County on Wednesday afternoon. It was caught on camera. The tornado touched down 1436 Bland School Road in Harrells, just southwest of Wheless. The National Weather Service has confirmed the tornado touched down about 2 p.m. and cleared the warning 30 minutes later. No one has been injured in either incident. Meanwhile, flash flood warnings are in effect for Wake, Durham, Orange, and several other counties until 10:15 this morning. A flash flood watch is in effect for central and eastern North Carolina until 9 p.m. on Friday. Officials from NCDOT are closely monitoring water levels at known trouble spots. There is plenty of water on the highways, and motorists are advised to stay off the highways today if possible. In the eastern part of the state and the coast, there are tornado watches and flash flood warnings in effect today. Debbie is expected to move quickly out of the state by Friday. I'm Mike Rayleigh, and that's what's trending on QDR.
Mike and Amanda.
Thank you, Mr. Rayleigh. Rain coming down. Debbie is here. And there have been a couple of tornado warnings, at least one that we know of, tornado down, that is damaged in Wilson County, a school and a home. Edgecombe County is under a tornado warning as well. Bud is in Sanford right now. What are you seeing?
I just want to remind everybody to use some caution before we stop, no power.
Yep. 4-way stops with no power. What are you seeing down there in Sanford? Just a lot of people just driving like it ain't nothing happening.
Pretty much, yeah. Like it's a normal day. Just lots of water, lots of rain. No trees down anywhere.
Okay, good deal. Well, if you see anything else, Bud in Sanford, give us a call.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
And it's crazy because I went outside to check on everything and the dogs and all that, and there wasn't anything happening. It looked like, well, maybe it's going to clear up. And then all of a sudden,
well, yeah, these bands are coming through.
These bands are coming through, and it's just nuts. So if you think, oh, it's not bad where I'm at, better think again. Look at the radar. It's nasty.
Only good thing about all this is that it's 73 now, and it might get up to 79 today. We don't have the 100-degree heat.
And both Mike and I have our long-sleeve shirts on in the studio.
Yeah, well, it's always freezing in here. Let us know what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what's going on in your neck of the woods. 919-860-9470. Thank you, Scotty. 5:37. You got Mike and Amanda in the morning. 94.7 QDR.
Morning.
On this rainy Tropical Storm Debby Thursday. Let's go to line one here. QDR, good morning. Who is this? Where are you calling from? What are you seeing?
Good morning. Dunn.
We
are flooded.
You're in
we
Dunn?
We are flooding out back here.
All right. What's your name?
We couldn't hear you, honey. You're breaking up.
It's Tammy. Tammy from Dunn.
Tammy from Dunn. What are you seeing out there, honey?
Oh, it's really bad out here. It's flooding, but what's irritating me is I'm by the highway, 55, and people are flying by like crazy. Mm-hmm. And I know this road floods out really bad.
Yep.
That's the problem.
I wish people would slow down because there's going to be an accident or somebody's being seriously get hurt.
And people have there are different levels with different people.
Thanks, Tammy.
Anxiety, yeah.
Thank you
so much, Tammy.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was saying this morning when I got out. I was shocked. I was like, somebody passed me coming in on 87, like just hauling 85, 90. They had to have been going, and I thought to myself, is your car got different tires on it than mine? Like, are you?
I mean, unless there's some kind of
magical vehicle that I'm not for sure about.
Were they in a car?
They were in an SUV and a GMC, like a Acadia.
Because to me, it's like, all right, if they're on the way to an emergency to help someone, that's one thing.
Yeah, but they didn't have their flashers on. They didn't whatever. They were just speeding to speed. And my thing is this: if you hit the water wrong, it don't matter what you're driving.
No.
It don't matter if you got Michelins or Coopers or Goodyear, honey. It's gonna throw you.
I hit a lot of standing water on Buffalo Road in the F-150 and hydroplaned twice. Which, if there were other cars on the road, could have been an accident.
I hydroplaned as soon as I left the house, too. So.
And I wasn't going fast.
Nope.
So, Lori is in Snow Hill. What are you seeing, Lori?
There's a bunch of wind, a bunch of rain. We had tornado warnings around 2 o'clock this morning. I did hear there was some turkey houses and a house damaged down on the other side of Greene County. So just prayers for everybody this morning, and please take your time on the roadway if you have to be out.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Thank
the bottom
you, Lori.
line right
Thank you
there.
so much.
All
Gosh,
right,
that's
bottom line
just
right there. All right, we're here for you. Give us a call. Let us know what you're seeing this morning. 919-860-9470.
I love the first cast when the water's glass and the...
Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, the weather is bad in the Triangle this morning thanks to Tropical Storm Debby. Wilson County, there was a tornado, dangerous driving conditions, power outages. A tornado warning is about to wrap up in Edgecombe County. Hopefully nothing has developed that way northwest along U.S. Highway 64. It's been a rough 2 hours for me, 2.5 hours for both of us as far as getting awoken by a tornado warning.
Right over my house.
Yeah.
I look at the thing, I'm like, oh, where's this warning at? Oh, Wendell, Nightdale. Right over us.
We were scrambling, and let me just say this. I have been so busy, I pulled an Amanda and left the coffee over there this morning. I hadn't gotten to it.
I've been drinking mine in between songs and calls. But we want your calls this morning. What are you seeing? You are our eyes and ears, 919-860-9470.
Sean is leaving Nightdale. What's going on?
Just drove from Nightdale to Six Forks Road on 540. Not too bad, just raining, but that's right now. It's definitely going to get a lot worse.
Yep.
A lot of people have been talking about the people driving and stuff like that, and I always tell people, just because you can drive doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
You need to stay off the road.
There you go, right there.
There you go. You just said a mouthful, honey.
All right. Well, I'm on my way to work. I'm a paramedic for the county. I'm going to relieve the hardworking people overnight, and let's take it easy on us today. We're going to do our best to get out to everybody, but do your part to make it easier on us so that we can.
Well, Sean, thanks for what you do, honey. Have a good shift, and we're praying for you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Oh, going in to relieve some folks. And that's the big deal here is if you don't need to be on the road, don't be. And the paramedics, EMS workers, linemen, all types of people trying to restore power out there. You could harm them if you're texting and trying to drive through this mess or whatever. So just be cautious. Take a little bit extra time to get in wherever you're going this morning. I took my time getting in. I'll tell you that. It was scary. It was scary going through there was water in places, Mike, where I've never seen water on some of the roads that I drove on this morning. That was crazy.
I saw a lot of standing water. This update there was a tornado in Wilson County. 10 homes now say to be damaged from that tornado, including a school in Wilson County. And Edgecombe County should be out of that tornado warning at this point. Which means they should be in a safer spot. We're watching radar. We're taking your calls. We're doing what we can to pass along the info. By the way, the area schools, you probably already know, Wake County schools closed, Cumberland County doing the learning from home, Durham public schools closed, Franklin closed. Harnett is remote only. Hoke is learning from home as well. Lee County remote only. Orange County closed. A lot of these area schools are closed today. Wake Tech is closed. A lot of area schools are closed today, and they should be at this point. This is when you really should have closed the schools.
Amen.
Not for the threat of maybe some snow.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
As we usually do in this area. All right. What are you seeing out there? 919-860-9470. 549. Debbie is here, and so are we, to pass along information as we get it as far as the weather is concerned. Wilson County, already hit with a tornado, is under another tornado warning, at least the third one that in that area in just a few hours. This warning goes until 6 a.m. 10 homes damaged, school damage there. As of overnight, and we're keeping an eye on that.
Prayers to everyone involved. Hopefully no injuries. And that's close by Lucama, where that school was damaged, and those homes, 10 homes were damaged.
All right, and lots of ponding on the roads, trees down. We're getting your calls at 919-860-9470. You are our eyes and ears. Captain Dave is here in the traffic department. And this is what he's out of power, Captain. You're out of power.
Got no juice, man. They're sitting in the dark. It was fun getting ready.
Is that your whole neighborhood, or?
No, I'm on the wrong. Of course, I'm on the wrong side of the tracks. My half of the neighborhood out. You get a couple blocks away, and it's all back to normal. So I'm on a line somewhere off of Davis Drive and 55 out there in Cary. is on a power, and no estimated time of repair.
Yowzas.
Look when the sun comes out.
All right. Well, let's see what's on the roads from what you see on the traffic cameras.
We got Juice working here in the Triangle Traffic Center, perusing the cameras. I'm looking live at I-40 out at Lake Wheeler. Boy, sheets of rain coming down at a good angle, not completely sideways, but I'm watching it fall, boy. And what is stunning me is the amount of traffic on the road. With all the schools closed, I really expected the roadways to be completely vacant. It almost looks like a normal Thursday commuter level type traffic. There goes a car. Look at the rooster tails. That means a lot of standing water on the roadway. That means poor visibility. It means terrible stopping conditions. You do not want to be traveling at highway plus speeds when you're throwing up that kind of water, because that means you could hit a puddle. You could have to stop fast, and it's just not going to work out for you, okay? You got to be careful out there in Wendell. Eagle Rock Road is flooded out just east of 64 near Hunter's Grand Trail, and there's no time on when they'll be able to reopen that because of weather. Now, you got to expect flooding in all the work zones, although didn't spot any flooding around 440 and Wake Forest Road, Glenwood Avenue, Lake Boone Trail area, but that stretch on 440 between Wade Avenue and Jones Franklin, you can expect some standing water issues at any point because of the drainage in that work zone area. Be careful. Johnson Hyundai of Cary, that's now Johnson Hyundai of Apex. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock there that include the 24 Elantra. Now's the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic, I'm Captain Dave.
You know what's coming shortly?
BK, have it your way.
WQDR FM HD1, Raleigh, Apex, Wake Forest.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
5:54 on this Tropical Storm Debby Thursday. A tornado warning in Wilson County. Again, after one already struck there, damaging 10 homes and a school. That goes until about 6 o'clock, about 5 more minutes. We'll keep you posted on that. We want to know where you are, who you are, and what you're seeing. Wayne is leaving Franklin County right now. What are you seeing, Wayne?
I'm coming from Franklin County out next to almost at the edge of Nash, Springhope area, up 6487 into Nightdale, headed into Raleigh. People are in just too big a hurry.
Yep.
The road is dark. You can't see. The road, it's raining. And I'm running about 50, and people are coming by me like I'm sitting still.
Amen. That's how it was for me this morning.
Like you said earlier, man, it don't matter what you're driving, what type of vehicle or tires, you get that standing water, you're going.
That's exactly right.
If you don't value your life, value the other people's life on the roads.
All right.
And I see a lot of people, I don't know why they're doing it, they're running the 4-way flashers.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't going to keep you from hydroplaning.
Nope.
That ain't going to move the water. I mean, why they're doing it don't make sense to me.
That's Wayne right there with some common sense for you. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a great day and stay safe.
All right, thank you very much. I'm watching the radar right now, a big swath of yellow. Mixed in with the green, coming through the triangle right now, down east around Fayetteville, Jacksonville, Kinston, up to Henderson, Danville, Virginia, all the way to the Greensboro, Salisbury, all the way to Charlotte. This thing is it's covering the state just about completely.
Yep, and then you might think, oh, I've been through some puddles or some hydroplane and stuff, and you've made it out in the past. This is different. It's a different kind of thing, and as these creeks fill up, I've even saw it on the bridge on Turnipseed. I could see where the water is going to eventually be across the road there. And if you don't see it, you're not paying attention. And too late's too late. So just be careful. We got some people on hold. We're coming to you in just a second.
Coming to you right now, in fact. QDR, good morning. Who is this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Jerry from Wilson County.
What are you seeing, Jerry?
The worst rainfall I've seen in years and years of living out here. Actually, the tornado that struck Springfield Middle School was probably about 1.5 miles from my home.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness. And you're still under a tornado warning right now.
You are.
Yeah, right now we are until 6 o'clock.
How are the people there? Have you heard from any of your neighbors? Is everybody okay?
Luckily, everyone where I'm at is okay. We did drive out. I'm actually on the way to work in Kenly in Johnston County. Saw tons of emergency EMS and police officers out. So,
all right. Well, thanks for the update. Be safe.
There have been no injuries reported. So
that's the important part. Yeah.
Stays that way.
What a miracle. What a miracle that is. Thank you for calling in from Wilson this morning.
You're welcome. You guys stay safe out there.
All right, brother. Take care.
Traffic with Captain Dave.
It's a tale of caution coming from the Johnstown Day Traffic Center. Already seeing one road flooded out officially by authorities, shutting down Eagle Rock Road in Wendell, east of Business 64, down through Old Battle Bridge Road. Standing water there has the barricades out, and authorities are turning commuters around from that area. Traveling any work zone, primarily we'll talk about 440 east and westbound. Expect flooding, standing water issues with runoff and drainage going to be a problem anywhere between Jones Franklin Road, the I-40 interchange, and the Wade Avenue interchange. We are seeing issues 440 east already this morning. Anywhere you travel that you know is a low-lying area where the road is a downhill approach, you can expect to ease off the accelerator and watch for standing water. Heavily wooded, tree-lined areas, your secondary roads. Be mindful now. With the winds picking up, any gust could bring down branches, debris, heavier, larger limbs even, with the softening of the ground and with the heavy rain. Now, Johnstown Day have carries. Now, Johnstown Day have Apex. The Hyundai Getaway sales event is well underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock there, including the 24 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service easy at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Thank you, Captain Dave. And Captain Dave's lost power in his carry area, and there's some 50,000 plus across North Carolina have lost power already. A tornado warning just ended in Wilson County that's already been pelted and lost. They had a tornado overnight, lost 10 homes, damaged a school, and this is scary stuff.
Yeah, people are saying on Facebook, Kelly Hutchins is saying, Wilson needs all the prayers right now. We are being pounded by tornadoes. And it's true, and these outer bands have just been spinning up tornadoes all over the area, including our area early this morning. We were awakened to that, and it was tough. It was like, oh my gosh, do we get in the closet? What do we do? So be careful. Stay alert.
Tornado watch in effect for the area until 1 o'clock p.m. today. Additional alerts, flash flood warnings in effect for the area. Todd is on the phone in Dunn right now with this update. What's up, Todd?
So I'm on the way into Greenville, but just past like 2 miles out from the 4 Oak exit is a tractor trailer on fire. So
oh my gosh,
probably shut down 95 for just a little bit there.
Well, I'll tell you what, 95 is going to be shut down probably more than once today.
Yeah, that's going to be a bad spot. You said right there at the 4 Oaks exit. Is that the exit with Ronnie Dunn's store, which is exit, what exit is that?
It's like 96, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say 95, 96.
Yeah, I think it's 95. You're right, 95.
Yep, exit 95. Okay. I grew up over there, so I was just trying to remember where that's at. So there's a tractor trailer on fire. Todd from Dunn on his way out to Greenville this morning. Thank you.
You guys, see ya.
All right, thanks a lot, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that. All right, you are our eyes and ears, so let us know what you're seeing out there. We're going to tell you what we see from inside with our connections here with the newsroom, 919-860-9470.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, Debbie is here, and it's she's throwing rain at us and wind at us and knocking down trees and causing ponding on roads.
Yep.
Power out.
Tornadoes.
We've had at least one tornado that we know of in Wilson County, which has damaged a lot. And then Jason is in Garner. What are you seeing, sir?
There are multiple cars that have spun out on 40 between 306 and 301 heading into Raleigh.
Oh my goodness! Multiple cars that have spun out there on the right side. So you're headed westbound from 306 White Oak exit to 301, the Jones Sausage area, the split there, and there's multiple cars on the right.
So there's one on the right that is spun out as you come onto 40 from 70, and then before you get to Jones Sausage, there's another one that's in the fast lane that has hit the wall.
Gosh.
and they're hanging out in the road. Both of them are partially in the roadway, so you got to be careful when you drive.
And that's the problem is, first of all, you got to slow down so you're not going to be in an accident.
No.
Secondly, you have to watch for accidents on the side of the road because that you're not going to be paying attention. I had that happen to me. I'm like, I didn't see any traffic on the road coming in, and then all of a sudden I'm right on top of an accident, and I could have hit that car if I wasn't paying attention.
Yep. You're not smarter. You're not faster. Your car's not better. Your tires are not magical. So slow down.
That's right. You're not
be
in
patient.
You're not in NASCAR.
You could hurt someone's loved one. So take it easy, guys.
I don't.
George Strait, 6:13 now on your Thursday. Tropical Storm Debby causing some damage in the area. Power outages, trees down. We have a flood watch in effect. And your calls, we'll check with the captain on the roads, but your calls would be our eyes and ears today. 919-860-9470. Paige from Durham, what are you seeing?
It is hard to see. Visibility is very hard. Everybody stay off the road if possible. I'm headed towards Raleigh on 885. There's a lot of people swerving. Hard to see.
All right. Thank you, Paige. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Be safe.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Well, we're safe inside the studio. Fortunately, we're already here. The problem is wherever you're going, you got to be safe as well. Greg in Four Oaks, what are you seeing?
I'm headed to Wilson to work, and on 95 North, about 5 miles south of Wilson, there's a wreck.
5 miles.
Bad wreck. There's a bunch of emergency vehicles.
Okay, 5 miles south of Wilson on 95 North. There's a big wreck, emergency vehicles. What did you see? Did you see about how many cars were involved? Or
I know it was about 5 ambulances and a couple of emergency trucks. I did see a vehicle into the tree line. Looked like it wasn't too good. So.
Okay.
All right, thank you for that. Let's turn to our professional who's watching the traffic cameras right now. Our very own Captain Dave. Captain, what are you seeing out there, brother?
Yeah, 10-4, good buddy, here in the Johns Hyundai Traffic Center. Looking at that red line on the 95 northbound sensor, just north of I-40, heading towards the Four Oaks area. Looks like the right lane is going to be affected and traffic is stopping. As you work your way up from Joco, the rain is already wreaking havoc with a wreck. 40 West affecting the left lane, approaching the Clayton bypass on the Wake County side. Looking live at 40 West, where the left lane median has been affected by this accident. Okay, this motorist approaching Jones Sausage Road put his back end into the median wall, hydroplaning. Now, Safety Patrol had showed up. They've straightened him out, and now his car rests in the median. He's by himself. So the good news out of that story is that he's obviously okay, not requiring ambulance, first responder assistance. So now that's just a distraction with the hazard light sitting in the median there. So it's just a warning sign that there is standing water. Highway speeds are not a good situation right now with the weather in South Raleigh. I-40 West, right lanes affected by an accident just before the Lake Wheeler Road exit area. So this is the situation if you are going to get in and you know of a secondary way to get to work that keeps you off the highway. Use the secondary streets where maybe you're going 35 miles an hour instead of trying to do 60 or 70 in this kind of rain. Take the extra time and go that route because highway speed is not a good thing with the rain and standing water right now. Johnson Hyundai of Cary's, now Johnson Hyundai of Apex. They've got that Hyundai Getaway sales event underway. Over 600 new Hyundais are in stock, including the 2024 Elantra. And now's the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Phone is your radio when you download the QDR app. Stream us anytime. Make requests. Discover new Q music and use it to call us and win.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
It's all on the 94.7 QDR app. Download it now.
94.7 QDR.
Mike and Amanda, your Q morning crew.
Most area schools closed or doing remote learning today on this Thursday as Tropical Storm Debby has arrived. And I'm looking at the radar right now. Big patch of yellow swirling through the triangle right now. There's rain from Jacksonville, Newbern, Greenville, Fayetteville, Raleigh, Greensboro, Salisbury, all the way through Charlotte and Rock Hill coming through. And then there's more bands behind it and causing problems. And as Amanda will tell you, we both had some issues coming in today. And if you're driving in, be our eyes and ears and tell us what you're seeing out there. 919-860-9470.
And there's a flash flood warning right now until 10:15 a.m. And I'm sure this will get extended, guys. So pay close attention to QDR today. Have us turned up and turned on. Severe storm threat. Tornado watch is in effect. So please take shelter if necessary. You're going to get an alert on your phone like we did at 3 a.m. this morning going, there's a tornado over your house. And there literally was. And so we were scared to death. I messaged Mike. He said, we're in the closet.
Well, Amy said, do I need to get the cats in the closet? And I'm like, I don't even know where I am right now. And I had to turn the TV on to see where the radar was. And it was over us, but it moved out of the way, fortunately. Wilson County was not as lucky as a tornado hit there and damaged 10 homes. And a school there. And then they had another tornado warning, which just expired about 6 a.m.
And we talked to a fellow from there earlier this morning who said, hey, I'm about 1.5 miles from where all of this happened, and it's been an awful morning, and please stay safe. And as I look at the radar and I push the fast forward button for later this morning to see where we're going to be in like a few hours, it just looks like these rain bands get stronger and stronger, and they grow. And it looks like it's just going to cover and saturate the area through most of the day, even after lunchtime. Yeah. Even after lunchtime, we are not in the clear as Debbie comes through. And think about how early we are in the hurricane season.
I know.
Good gosh.
So, and you know, we've been talking during that drought we had. Me and a neighbor had been talking, redneck neighbor Trey. We are overdue for some decent amount of rain from some kind of storm. Let's just pray that no real damage or anything happens. A lot of folks have lost power. I posted earlier this morning. I was here about 4 o'clock this morning on the air. And I don't know what she said, but I don't know who this is. But she says, I'm in Apex. This was 2 hours ago. I cannot sleep due to the heavy rain. Tar 1963 says, we're in Wrightsville Beach for a seminar. Seminar's canceled for today, this afternoon and Friday. Lots of wind and rain. Surf is very rough. A few surfers were out yesterday.
Wow.
Staying at Holiday Inn Resort on Beach. You can hear the wind. Not driving home to Wake Forest in this. Hunkering down in the hotel until Friday or Saturday, and it's probably a smart move.
Amen. And I'm actually supposed to be going to that same place this weekend.
Now, I had to lecture my daughter, who is, and this is just one of those situations where she's supposed to be at a bachelorette party in Hilton Head, South Carolina this weekend, and they were leaving this morning. And I'm like, you're not going down 95 Thursday. It's just, you need to stay home.
You need to stay home.
But Dad, I got all this money involved.
Who cares?
She says I shouldn't be driving, and I told all the girls that. And I said, I know that. I said, well, they need to wisen up. The weekend is probably going to be fine. But what if you get stuck? And I've seen this with Captain Dave. He got stuck on 95. Took him forever to get down the road there.
Yeah. Temporary setback.
Could
just
be washed
wait.
out. Yeah. You got to be careful in your decision making today, wherever you're going. I got to get from here home, and that's all I'm doing.
Yep, I feel like we're living this soundtrack from Twisters this morning. Right now, here's Luke Combs, Ain't No Love in Oklahoma on QDR. Be careful.
QDR Triangle Traffic with Captain Dave.
Here in the Johnstown Day Traffic Center, we continue to tell the tale of caution. Be prepared for standing water, flooding issues, traveling any highway through a work zone at this point in the commute. Looking live now in South Raleigh. This is I-40 West out at the Lake Wheeler Road interchange area. Just before Lake Wheeler Road, multiple first responder units, crews working along the right lane shoulder area. Be prepared to slow down and ease off the accelerator around that neck. And again, we still have that flooding issue out there in Wendell. Eagle Rock Road, just east of 64, has been flooded out, shut down now between Tarboro Road and Old Battle Bridge Road at this point in the commute. We've had several accidents along I-40, working your way up from Joco into Wake County in that Garner stretch. They have been cleared, but it's just a reminder that standing water puddling can cause hydroplaning and is not good for heavy braking. Out there on Joco's 95 stretch, that northbound accident affects the right lane approaching Keene Road, heading into the Four Oaks area. Johnstown Ave Cary is now Johnstown Ave Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock, including the 2024 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop them online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
At North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance.
This morning, touchdown early this morning. Several homes destroyed. One has been absolutely blown. The roof of a home absolutely blown off. And Springfield Middle School badly damaged from the tornado. They already have had a couple of tornado warnings there, and we had one in Edgecombe County this morning too. So this feeder band is coming through, causing issues, and it's going to be going for a little while.
Yeah, we're continuing to get reports of water on the road and wrecks. A lot of cars have apparently hydroplaned in between exit 306 and exit 301 on Highway 40 headed westbound into Raleigh. That's between the White Oak exit. You're going to pass Jones Sausage. Cars on the right, cars on the left. Some are in the road. Some hit the wall. If you're seeing stuff that we're not seeing, we need to know so we can help the listeners. 919-860-9470. Give us a call.
94.7 QDR. We're our eyes and ears today as we'll tell you what we see on this end with Tropical Storm Debby. You tell us what you see on that end. We have Jordan from Creedmoor on the phone.
This is Jordan calling from right down here in Creedmoor, right here before you cross over to Lake Jordan, right here, exit 186.
What do you see out there?
Got a tree down in the right lane. They got the right lane closed down. It's going to come across the guardrail in the road. They got traffic backed up pretty far, so you guys be careful out there.
All right, thank you, Jordan. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this morning.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely. And we got Lynn. She's traveling north on Cary Parkway. Lynn, what do you see? And we don't have Lynn yet. Lynn's on hold. Yeah. All right, Lynn's on hold. And, guys, if you're calling in, be patient with us because we just stay on hold for us. We're going to get to you. 919-860-9470.
We have Duncan on the phone who works at NC State right now.
Okay. Hi, this is Duncan from Johnson County. I work for NC State University. And a couple things to report via the storm. There's a tractor trailer that, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Knife jacked on Pullen Road here on its campus.
Oh, jackknifed right there at Pullen Road, right there near the campus. What's happening with that?
There's law enforcement on the scene, but it looks stuck right now.
Okay.
I work also on, Hammond Road in Raleigh at Chaplain Oak. The light is out.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna see a lot of lights out, a lot of trees down, cars on the side of the road, accidents. I think we have Lynn now for you here. Lynn from Cary.
I'm on one going north by Cary Parkway.
Yeah.
What you seeing out there, Miss Lynn?
Yeah, how bad is it?
So there's a tree in the road off of in New Hill, Olive Chapel Road. It's half blocking the road, and then going south on one before you get to 1010. There's a police officer. They're pulling somebody out of the median.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Lynn. Captain Dave says the traffic in Joco and Garner on 40 West is cleared now, so that's good.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm looking on X or Twitter, what used to be the Twitter, and everybody's updating some things there about the tornado. And there might be more tornadoes that they'll have to confirm and touch down, like on the other side of Greene County. Looks like something's going on over there. You are our eyes and ears. We need to be able to inform everyone. 919-860-9470. Maybe we'll have a little bit of good vibes for you here, right here with some Shabuzi Tipsy, baby.
Hey, QDR, good morning.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, we'll check the roads in detail with the captain in minutes as most area schools are either closed today or doing remote learning because of Tropical Storm Debby. 10 homes damaged. School damaged, middle school damaged in Wilson County after a tornado there. We've had a couple of tornado warnings throughout the area this morning and overnight, and we're not out of this anytime soon. Chris is in Goldsboro right now. Chris, what are you seeing?
Oh, my God. Everything down here is underwater. It's like we got a lot of flooding in low-lying areas.
Really?
But, I work for the city of Raleigh, so and we're essential personnel, so I just want to let everybody know, with the floods coming on and the sewers backing up and overflowing and trees down, all our guys, the assistant personnel from the city of Raleigh, we are doing our very best to get out there and try to get it back clean and back straight, and trying to help the police and the fire to get to where they need to get in case it's a blockage. So I just wanted to let everybody know and tell everybody we appreciate everything that essential personnel is doing for the city of Raleigh.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your information there, Chris. And if you have something to share with us, we're here for you. We're going to give you what we know. You give us what you're seeing out there. 919-860-9470.
There is a tornado warning right now just outside of Farmville in Walstenburg, and it's
that's outside of Greenville.
Yeah, that's outside of Greenville. A tornado has been confirmed. This is a warning, and this is for Walstenburg, and it's in effect until 6:45. So please be safe. There's also one that's just expired there for Fountain NC and Belvoir, but it looks like that outer band right there going through all those areas is just really bad. So.
All right, let's check the roads around our area. Captain Dave he's covered up. Morning, Captain.
Hey, good morning. Got my rain slicker on. Got my Gordon's Fisherman yellow cap on. Captain's on duty here in the Johnson Hyundai Traffic Center, looking at 85 South accident just after the Gate 1 Road on-ramp, trying to get over Falls Lake, and it is tying up traffic. Everyone has just come to a complete standstill, and the sheets of rain are coming down. Well, let's re-rack our focus and take a gander. Cary, Apex. Boy, the rain just coming down, and the volume of traffic is kind of surprising. A lot of folks out there, and I'm just watching the rooster tails off the back end of cars. That means you're throwing a lot of water up in the air, traveling at highway speeds. That means there's a lot of water on the roadway. If you got a way to get into work this morning without using the highway, taking secondary roads, a much safer option. We've seen hydroplane accidents, I-40 West at Lake Wheeler Road, Jones Sausage Road, again down at 42 approaching the Clayton bypass. They have been cleared. Incident on 95 North heading towards Four Oaks, and Keene Road is still being worked along the right shoulder after a vehicle ran off the roadway. High speeds are tough to deal with in this weather. You want to take that option where you get to go slower. Johnson Hyundai of Cary is now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock there, including the 24 Elantra. Now's the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Online shop johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic, I'm Captain Dave.
Hey, Triangle Shooting Academy is Raleigh's one-stop shop for all things firearms, yet with daily shipments of firearms, accessories, and of course ammo. Their retail store is always changing, so stop by today and see what's new. Ooh, look at that. Triangle Shooting Academy, Briar Creek.
The rates are great at Auto Park Honda in Cary. Mike here, inviting you to check out the massive inventory and amazing offers on your favorite new Honda. Best part? Auto Park for life. That's no-cost oil changes, loaner cars, and more with every new car purchase. Visit our showroom in Cary and see why we're the easiest, fastest way to buy a new car. And for those on the go, work while you wait at our complimentary workstations featuring some of the best coffee in town.
Come in during the Honda Summer Event. AutoParkHonda.com. It's easier here.
With Mungo Money, it's even easier to get the life you envision in a new home. Mungo Homes lets you explore special financing options that will make your home more affordable. Or you can lower your move-in costs when you finance through Silverton Mortgage. Stop by any of the Mungo model homes or log on to Mungo.com today to make a VIP appointment to tour one of our 10 communities throughout the Triangle. Certain restrictions apply. Don't wait. Cash in on Mungo Money today.
Mike Rayleigh here for the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. Sammy Hanna is with us. The aluminum company doesn't carry everything, but it seems like it does for the outside of your house.
Mike, we try to provide everything that a homeowner could possibly need on the outside of their house. You can always find a company that does windows, a company that does roofing, but it's nice when you need everything that you can go to one stop and be able to get every product you need to get on your home, and then have a company that backs it. We've got our own in-house service department, so that down the line, it's not just at the point of sale. Down the line, when you have an issue, you can actually call somebody and get somebody on the phone, and we respond to any concerns you've got at your home. We're in it for the long haul with our homeowners.
Yeah, and there's so many popular products, windows and doors being a couple of them, but you can work it out.
We can work it out, Mike. Rotten wood, windows, doors, gutters, gutter helmets, whatever you need.
All right, call 1-800-672-4348 for the Aluminum Company, and you can go online to aluminumcompany.com.
Looking for the ultimate fun destination? Mulligan's Arcade and Tavern has it all. From classic games to the latest hits. Or relax with a cold drink at our fully stocked bar. Hungry? Our menu's delicious bites pair perfectly with your favorite games. And don't miss the Summertime Sundays on the Patio series with live music every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Perfect for parties, gatherings, or just a night out. Visit Mulligan's Arcade and Tavern today and let the good times roll. Located at exit 312 off 40 or online at mulligansarcadeandtavern.com.
No matter where you are, from the Blue Ridge to the beach,
Capital Chevrolet, your #1 Chevy dealer in the Carolinas 4 years in a row and Chevy Dealer of the Year 3 years running, will always have you feeling Chevy strong. We couldn't have done it without you. That's why we remain committed to bringing you the best service, the best selection, and the best deals. Come see us or shop CapitalChevrolet.com, and together, let's drive.
WQDR FM HD1, Raleigh, Apex, Wake Forest.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
6:49. All right, more calls from you, and we thank you for being our eyes and ears at 919-860-9470. Paul is in Irwin, 95 northboundish.
95 northbound, 2 miles before you get the Four Oaks exit, the outside lane. Law enforcement has it blocked off, tractor-trailer fire.
That tractor-trailer fire is still there?
Still going.
It's amazing that could go on with all this rain coming down, but I guess you're dealing with all this fuel.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep, and they're probably waiting on the tow truck drivers and everybody spread thin this morning, guys. Linemen, EMS workers, 911 operators. So just be kind and be patient and slow down. Slow it down.
Rob is in Apex taking his wife to work, or did.
All right, so my wife and I live in Apex. She works at WakeMed North on the northeast side, Falls of Neuse Road. And last night she was like, I am not driving by myself. You got to take me to work. I'm like, all right, I got you. So just dropped her off at the hospital. So from Apex to the northeast side, we took Highway 1 to 40 to 540 and went the long way around because, I heard Captain Dave. I'm like, yeah, I'm avoiding 440 because I know that floods. 40 wasn't bad, and 540 honestly wasn't horrible. But just confirming what everyone else has been saying this morning is, sheets of rain, and you get the wind gusts every once in a while. So just take your time on the roads. But just wanted to call in and tell you guys, we were listening, and she listens to you guys every morning when she goes to the hospital to work.
Thank you for getting there safely too, by the way.
Downtown looks like it's.
Your left shoe is missing, and the dog found what in the trash? Your mornings have enough drama already. Have some fun with Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew on 94.7 QDR.
94.7 QDR. Tropical Storm Debby is affecting not only the Triangle, but a good chunk of the state right now. And in fact, 10 homes damaged in Wilson County with a tornado overnight, a middle school as well, and we've already had a couple of tornado warnings throughout the area overnight, and I'm looking at the feeder bands coming. Some are coming through the Triangle, some are north of the Triangle, and it's just it's a dangerous situation if you have to be out and about today.
Yeah, the storm has weakened some, guys, but not enough, and the rain's going to come in, and I'm telling you, the creeks were already rising really high out where I was coming in off of Turnip Seed. Already, I know that the water was covering the road there at Smithfield Road and Turnip Seed higher than normal than I've ever seen it, and people were just driving through it like they got a tanker. You've got to be careful. Ponding water is not our friend, so be safe out there.
I'm worried about 95 if
Yes.
you have to travel on that. I know we have had 2 calls of a burning semi on 95.
Lots of trees down, crossing the road.
In many areas of the Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful. Captain Dave's going to update you on the traffic situation in 3 minutes. You let us be our eyes and ears. 860-9470.
She was 18.
94.7 QDR. It is Mike and Amanda in the morning, and Monica is on the phone from Apex telling us what we're hearing a lot of this morning.
On 751 coming between Apex and Durham, there's a tree across the road you cannot pass.
Oh my goodness. Okay. What did you end up having to do?
Yeah, tell us.
I turned around and rerouted. There's some reroutes down O'Kelly Chapel Road.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And,
police are on the scene. Be careful. 919-860-9470. if you've got something that you've seen that we haven't talked about.
All right, and Captain has even more for you right now. Hey, Cappy.
Hey, 10-4, good buddy. 7:51 heading into Apex. Boy, I wish he would have told me exactly where that was. I haven't seen that one. They do got wind of that one there on 401 at Calumet Springs Road, south of Fuquay, with tree debris in the roadway there. In Joko, that right lane in 95 North is still affected, heading from Benson towards Four Oaks and Keene Road with that distraction along the roadway. We got road flooding. Eagle Rock Road flooded out in two areas. Hunter Grand Trail and Battle Bridge Road area, all standing water, has authorities blocking that stretch. Up there on 85 South, trying to get over Falls Lake. All right, the lanes are reopening. They've cleared that right lane just after Gate 1 Road over to the shoulder. It does look like that, but still some sluggish traffic conditions. Also have that incident 85 South out at I-40 clearing in Chapel Hill off the right lane over to the shoulder right now. Johnson Hyundai of Cary is now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais out there. They're in stock, including the 24 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. They shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
All right, Captain Bob from Joko's got some advice that is pretty obvious.
People running around with no lights on.
Oh, my word.
It's bad that we had to say this. Please turn your lights on.
Yep. If your wipers are on, your lights are on.
That's right.
That's right, Bob. Right, Captain?
10-4, good buddy. Automatic lights on.
Yep, take them. I don't know. It just should be a habit.
And some of these newer cars, they have that auto whatever, but they're still not coming on, and I see it all the time. So if you're looking a little hazy in front of you, there's probably a reason. Your lights probably ain't on.
All right. We got some calls backed up. We want to hear from you. 919-860-9470. It's Mike and Amanda. Right now is crazy on the roads this morning because of Tropical Storm Debby, and we're asking you for your phone calls of what you see and where you are. 919-860-9470.
And the ground is soft, and there's trees down everywhere. That seems to be the story of the morning, and your calls are coming in 919-860-9470.
Tammy is at Wake Med right now.
Well, right now, I live in Harnett, but right now I'm in Wake County. I just want to let you guys know that I work at Wake Med, and if you come off on Pool Road, all the lights are out on Pool Road and part of Sunnybrook Road. So please just be kind to your fellow drivers and make sure you give each other, a courtesy, like a four-way stop kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, and people don't think like that sometimes, and that causes problems.
Absolutely. So Pool Road coming through on Sunnybrook, all the lights are out there. Tammy, thank you for calling us, and have a safe shift, girl.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
QDR, good morning. Who is this?
Hi, Kristen from Butner.
Kristen from Butner. What are you seeing out there?
Old Oxford Highway driving towards Durham. There's a tree right where the prison is down in the road.
Causing backups?
You can get around it, but it kind of sneaks up on you if you're not looking for it,
Yeah, you might run over it, and then boom, you're in waiting for a tow truck.
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
But that's the common theme we're hearing this morning, a lot of trees down. Mm-hmm. And, it is getting light outside, but it's still cloudy. It's rainy.
Yes.
And it's there's a lot of ponding water.
Don't chance it. If you're in a hurry, don't be, because guess what? You might be waiting on the tow truck. Our personnel is spread thin this morning all across the Triangle area. 919-860-9470.
More on the roads with the captain on the way. Let's do a little toes in the water. In the ponding water. QDR.
Got my toes in the water.
QDR Triangle Traffic with Captain Dave.
I gotta slow it down. Water, trees, and debris, and all over the stuff on the roadway we're looking at here at the Johnson Hyundai Traffic Center. All right, that's 85 south to south of Smithfield. We're expected to slow down because of weather and an incident clearing in that neck of the woods. Meanwhile, Eagle Rock Road east of 64 has been flooded out. Now, Eagle Rock Road is flooded out east of Business 64 down through Old Battle Bridge, which is also dealing with standing water issues. We got a situation with traffic lights out temporarily. Pool Road at Sunnybrook. Be careful. Treated as a four-way stop. Tree debris reported down at Calumet Springs Road. 401 in Calumet affected by tree debris in the roadway. You'll have to wait for that to be cleared. Johnson Hyundai of Cary is now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock, including the 2024 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
On the AprilStevensTeam.com.
Your Q Morning Crew with Mike and Amanda. It's like the junk drawer in your kitchen. Is it organized? No. But are you going to get what you need? Absolutely. 94.7 QDR.
Now, how local are we, Michael?
Yes.
We're local.
Yeah, we're right here.
We're right here, 919-860-9470. You can call us. And also, we got a brand new site for you. It's called QDR Plus. That's QDRPLUS.com. QDRplus.com. And my dad's super excited about it because he does a swap shop thing.
Yeah.
And he's going to go on the classifieds. You can buy, sell, or trade on there. And this would be a good time to get rid of a chainsaw.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Go to
these trees
classified
down.
sections. There's all kinds of sections in there, so check it out, QDR Plus.
Yep.
And be our eyes and ears on the roads, 919-860-9470 with Tropical Storm Debby. 94.7 QDR. A little different show today because of the Tropical Storm Debby. We're taking your calls and on where you are, what you're seeing on the roads, and how it's affecting you. We're passing along our information. Terrible tornado in Wilson that destroyed some 10 homes in middle school there. And I woke up at 3-something. Both of you and I woke up at 3-something to a tornado warning in our area overnight at 3:15. And unfortunately, it did not come to fruition in Knightdale and Wendell, but it has in Wilson. And we've had other tornado warnings this morning throughout the area.
And this just in from the National Weather Service. Tornado warning continues for Nashville, Spring Hope, and Castelia until 7:45 a.m. This is a tornado warning. That means a tornado. There is rotation. They have one spotted on the ground, and they need you to take shelter. If you're in Castelia, Spring Hope, Nashville, please be on the lookout.
All right, thank you for that, Amanda. We'll turn to Caitlin on 40 West this morning. What are you seeing?
I'm on 40 West, about a mile from 306B. There's an accident.
Oh, you're headed 40 West, about a mile from 306B. So you're coming up on that split there, and it's 4 lanes. Is it on the left or the right?
It's on the left.
It's on the left. Is it? So did they hit the wall? Are they in the median? Are they still on the road?
They're in the median by the wall. There's a police officer out there now with 3 vehicles.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's what the common denominator is here today. A lot of standing water, trees down, cars on the side of the road, trucks overturned. Be careful out there. And once again, tell us what you're seeing out there so we can help Captain Dave as well. Mr. Rayleigh's working in the news department, giving the updates. 919-860-9470. It's Mike and Amanda, Thursday, QDR.
QDR Triangle Traffic with Captain Dave.
All right, well, let's run down the hit list. And, of course, we begin this from the Johnson Hyundai Traffic Center, advising caution to all. If you can get to your morning destination without using a highway, using secondary roads, that would be advisable. Traveling at highway speeds is really the problem this morning. All the trouble is on the main highways. Folks trying to do 60-plus miles an hour with standing water, with poor visibility and stopping conditions. It hasn't been working. In Johnson County, 95 North, the left lane is blocked approaching Highway 50 in Benson. That disabled vehicle being cleared, causing a single file traffic slowdown through that neck of the woods. Be cautious now. Pool Road at Sunnybrook, signal lights are. You got to treat that as a 4-way stop. Flooding has washed out Eagle Rock Road in Wendell, east of 64. Eagle Rock is actually closed now, east of 64, down through Old Battle Bridge. And Old Battle Bridge is also seeing some standing water issues there as well. We're also seeing standing water on 440 east and west between I-40 and the Jones Franklin interchange. It's the work zone. You got to watch 440 around Western up through Wade as well. Anywhere in that work zone, water drainage is going to continue to be an issue. Last check we saw, 401 at Calibat Springs Road. They're clearing some tree debris out of the roadway there, too. Johnson Hyundai of Cary, that's now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock that include the 24 Hyundai Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Break away from the everyday to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
There you go, baby. Y'all have a great day.
Nothing goes together better than summer and a tailgate special from Smithfield's. Feed your friends and family and don't miss a moment of all summer has to offer.
Dine in, drive through, or order delivery. SCNBNC.com.
Break away from the everyday to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
The Music doesn't have to stop just because the car ride's over. Your phone is your radio. Just download the QDR app and put it on your home screen. 94.7 QDR.
94.7 QDR. Zach Top there, man. I've been spinning that one for a hot minute. He's got some new music hopefully we'll have soon. He is playing our sold-out QDR Acoustic Christmas for the Kids show. Cannot wait to see him. Oh, so good.
All right. A lot of stuff going on. He's got a text from our friend Jeff Outlaw. He's said that a lot of power out in Durham. A lot of standing water everywhere. It's the same things we're hearing. Trees down, limbs down. We got Brian in the Campbell University area right now. What are you seeing?
Heading towards Coates, through the campus right there at 421. They've got I guess it's the northbound lane going towards the Lillington. Trees across the road, traffic's backed up, but it's got the road completely blocked off.
Okay.
All right, good to know. We'll pass that to the captain. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
All right. QDR, good morning. Who is this and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Robert. I'm coming down the 70 bypass just outside of Clayton, Wilson Mills. I just wanted to reach out and try to remind everybody to please turn your headlights on, because sometimes your visibility is not that great with all the road spray and these heavy downpours. And just protect yourself and others. Turn your headlights on so you can be seen.
It's a common theme we've been hearing, and you know, Captain, you see all this on the road. You know, you feel bad. You have to keep repeating yourself on some of these common things.
It's the law. If your wiper blades are on, your headlights are supposed to be on. And it's almost like the opposite problem, because really, especially in the winter months, it gets so many people early in the morning driving with those daytime runners that come on anyways, and they're so bright, they don't realize they actually didn't put their headlights on.
Right.
And you got people running, and that's fine because they can see in front of them, but they have no working tail lights.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's an issue. You're running up on a totally dark car in the dark. So you've got to put your headlights on to be visible all the way
And if
around.
you're not sure, cut your lights on, then get out and walk around your car, see if your lights are working. Do a little...
Preferably not at highway speed.
Yeah, do a little vehicle check.
Scotty, 737 now at QDR.
Seen a dozen texting.
94.7 QDR. Carl's pouring in today as Tropical Storm Debby has rocked the area. Some tornado warnings and 10 homes damaged in Wilson County. In fact, the school there, what's the school there in Middleton?
Spring Field.
Front was blown off of that. Trees blocking Glenwood Avenue. You're getting a lot of calls about trees down. Catherine is in Durham, and you have the same issue.
Well, right now I'm over in Raleigh, off of our Durham area, off of Woodcroft in Hope Valley. There's a big old tree down going across the road right on Woodcroft. I'm out here dashing in this mess.
You're door dashing in this mess.
There's people ordering stuff on DoorDash?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready to go to the food line right now. I've been to CVS and Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. And, yep.
Okay. All right. So is that tree down causing a lot of problems, or is it just kind of a nuisance?
No, it's well, I was able to get around it in the grass, but there was a van just sitting there. He wasn't able, but anybody goes around it, they got to be careful because the grass is soft.
Yeah, you get stuck in that.
Rain, but it's a big tree. It's a real big one. I could probably get my arms would go around it.
Good Lord.
And it broke all the way across the on Woodcroft.
Yeah, well, Catherine, I mean, with the ground as saturated as it's becoming, that's going to be a thing going for a while, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. She said she was able to get around it, but guys, we don't advise that. Please don't do that. Let authorities get there and do their thing. And all of the emergency services are spread thin. So if you don't have a job that is critical, please go home. And if your boss doesn't understand, then you need a new boss.
And we'll be glad to give him a call for you. The captain is he's covered up. Let's see what's going on now, Captain.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're getting a word of this tree down New Light Road, just near Ghostin, and that is really stopping traffic in both directions. Folks having to turn around up there near Durham Road right about now. Meanwhile, we're seeing heavy rain-related issues here. I gotta flip the script here. Just 1 second. The computer page seems to have frozen up due to weather. All right, there we go. Now we got 40 West approaching Business 70. You've got that accident, the median being a distraction. Pool Road at Sunnybrook is dealing with signal light issues, and you off to treat that as a four-way stop. We got some flooding issues, standing water in the work zone of 440 east and west between the I-40 interchange and Wade Avenue at points. That left lane of 95 north is being cleared of a disabled vehicle approaching Highway 50 in Benson. The traffic's starting to flow a little better right now. And, of course, visibility is a definite issue with the rain coming down. Traveling at highway speeds, really not advisable. As I see the rooster tails coming off of vehicles trying to do the speed limit in this torrential rain sweeping across the area. If you're able to get to your destination using a secondary road, staying off the highway, slower speeds are definitely a better bet for today. Johnson Hyundai of Cary, that's now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway sales event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais are in stock, including the 24 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Hey, Triangle Shooting Academy is Raleigh's one-stop shop for all things firearms, yet with daily shipments of firearms, accessories, and of course ammo. Their retail store is always changing, so stop by today and see what's new. Ooh, look at that. Triangle Shooting Academy, Briar Creek.
It's time for Marty Hampton at eXp Realty. And Marty, you are a home seller's best friend. Why in the world is that?
Mike, selling resale homes is a lot different than selling new construction. You know, all new construction homes are listed as 0 days on the market, and that's fake news, but it gives new construction an advantage. Therefore, we have to know how to capitalize on our homeowner's strongest position, and that's when they're a fresh new listing.
Now, how do you do that?
By knowing our home seller's greatest negotiating power is up front, and it slowly erodes every day they're on the market. We launch every listing through a well-executed business plan that keeps getting better and keeps delivering our home sellers a completely different experience than a simple entry into MLS.
Are you thinking about selling your home this year? Interview Marty Hampton. She's the #1 seller of resale homes. Call Marty today at 919-601-7710 or visit martyhampton.com.
It's a totally new website with all you need to know in one place. Check out QDRplus.com and make it part of your daily routine. It's our new lifestyle website with dozens of new features, including local and national news, sports and weather, things to do around the Triangle, coupons and special offers to local businesses, volunteer opportunities, connections to local animal shelters, help in the kitchen with our daily recipe, and a whole lot more. Bookmark it now because if you miss a day, you'll miss a lot. Check out QDRplus.com. That's QDRplus.com.
Alan here with Lease Toyota. Thanks again for making Lease Toyota the #1 new Toyota dealer in the Raleigh Metro again. We do our best to make our customers for life by offering 3-day returns, complimentary oil changes, and trade appraisals in less than 10 minutes. We invite you to stop by and find out why we're #1 in the Raleigh Metro 2 years in a row.
Come in during the national sales event. It's easier here. #1 Toyota dealer in Raleigh Metro, 2nd year in a row, based on total retail sales of new Toyotas for 2022 through 2023 per Southeast Toyota Distributors.
Join us for Diamond Rio. The country music legends are coming to the Paul A. Johnston Auditorium at Johnston Community College on August 22nd at 7 p.m. Experience their timeless classics like Meet in the Middle and One More Day live on stage. Tickets on sale now. Visit johnstoncc.edu/performing arts or call 919-209-2099 to reserve your seat. Diamond Rio live in concert, August 22nd. Presented by Don E. and Linda Van Lasker Performing Arts Series.
WQDR-FM HD1, Raleigh, Clayton, Cary.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
No, just looking at the radar, I'm definitely staying in today, and we'll make some comfort food. Maybe some buffalo chicken dip. I know our new QDR Plus site has a recipe for buffalo chicken dip, but I'm not using those celery sticks. I'm going to use some good old tortilla chips.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to have them sit back and have watch the coverage and maybe have a cold beverage.
Nice. All new QDRplus.com. Check it out for your recipes and all things local.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, Tammy is headed to Rocky Mount this morning. Tammy, what are you seeing out there, hon?
Just getting off of 95, coming from Wilson, where I live, headed to Rocky Mount, where I work.
What are you seeing, girl?
It's pouring down so hard on 95, I could hardly see my hand in front of my face.
Oh, my gosh.
And that tornado that touched down in Wilson, those ones, it was that school and houses is a street and a block over from where I live. It was horrible.
Oh, my goodness, girl. Oh, my goodness. Well, please stay safe out there this morning. And is everybody safe? Do you know, have you heard from the neighbors in that Wilson area around the school? Is everybody okay?
Yes, from the people I've talked to over there, everybody's safe. Nobody was hurt. Just a lot of damage done.
Amen. Amen to that. We'll have to be praying for them and for a cleanup, for a safe cleanup. Thanks, girl. Be careful.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Appreciate the update. That's got to be scary being on the road right now.
And this just in from the National Weather Service just 4 minutes ago. Tornado warning, including Vanceboro and Ernle. So if you have family out, our listening area is vast. So Winterville, this is on the other side of Winterville and Ayden. You're going to be next. You're going to be next in this warning. Simpson, Grimesland. If you have family, wake them up. If they're not awake, call them now. Vanceboro and Ernle. A tornado warning means it is radar indicated. It is on the ground, so be safe.
Mike and Amanda, 94.7 QDR with the coverage of Tropical Storm Debby, which is wreaking havoc across the triangle this morning. And we appreciate all your phone calls at 919-860-9470. We've had a tornado in Wilson devastate the area there, knocking down, or at least damaging 10 homes and tearing off the front of a middle school there. And you have, what you got going on? Another tornado warning?
The tornado warning continues for Vanceboro. They just extended it to 8:15. They just extended it to 8:15. Lewisburg, a new one. 2 minutes ago from the National Weather Service, including Nashville and Lewisburg and Castelia until 8:30. 8:30. This is a warning. That means a tornado has been radar indicated. So please, if you know someone in the Lewisburg area, Castelia, Nashville, there is a tornado on the ground. Please take shelter.
Okay. And your calls, like I said, at 860-9470, 919-860-9470. A lot of downed trees in this because of the saturation. Jared is at the Falls Lake area. What are you seeing?
Yeah, there's a tree down on New Life Road right past 98 where 6 Forks and 98 turns into New Life.
Uh-huh.
Probably about a mile and a half down.
No
crews are there or anything.
Okay, good to know. And go get the captain on that one. We'll switch to Dennis on Highway 55. What's going on, Dennis?
Hey, like I'm on 55, Mike, headed back. I just left Vanceboro about 50 minutes ago, working the store, and I've been all around all night. It was sort of touch and go last night from about you drove on 40 up to Warsaw. The wind was real bad. And there was real heavy rain and wind in Jacksonville, and it's continued to do the same thing all night long. So it's been sort of a rough night last night.
Now, Dennis, you drive a truck. You deliver parts overnight. You said you're just leaving Vanceboro. That's where the tornado warning is right now. Where are you?
I left Vanceboro about 6:40. I'm now down here in Mount Olive, North Carolina.
Okay, good.
What are you seeing out there in Mount Olive?
Well, it's raining pretty good right here right now, but I don't see. I see a few limbs that's floated over. If you've seen a few trees that broke off on the edge of the highway, but other than that, it's just raining steadily.
Dennis, I guess the food truck's going to stay parked today.
Yes, sir. If you get any food from me today, you had to put it on hold.
All right, thank you. Dennis usually likes to call us up and tell us where his food truck's going to be so we can promote it for him, and that's not going to happen today. Now we go back over to you, Amanda.
This
What's
is
up?
just in 2 seconds ago from the National Weather Service. Tornado warning, including Rocky Mount and Dorchester. Rocky Mount and Dorchester, and it looks like it's about to cross over 301 and head on over 64 to Dorchester. If you know someone in that area, please let them know. Tornado indicated.
Thank you very much. We'll keep you updated. Call us and let us know what you're seeing. 860-9470.
I never stay in one place.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
I can't thank you enough listening this morning and calling in and giving us your updates on what's going on during Tropical Storm Debby. Rod is on 64 East. What are you seeing?
Hey, this is Rod out here going 64 East, trucking up here. I just want to let everybody know, just going westbound 64, 87 South, whatever you want to call it, around 430. About the 430 mile marker, there's a big truck in the middle up against the guardrail. Left lane is shut down, and we just had one at the 435 go in the woods in the right lane, but it's off the road, but blue lights are flashing on the shoulder.
All right, thank you. Good Lord, it is crazy this morning out there. And let's, I don't know if the captain's got his ears on.
10-4, good buddy.
All right.
Looking right at that one. That is exactly 1 mile before Rollsville Road, exit 14 on 64 West. That truck is in the median. He's close to the left lane, but he's in the median. So both lanes technically are open and they are moving. But just as you approach exit 14, there's just enough a dip in the roadway where there's a lot of standing water, and both lanes are going through it, and whoosh. Big, huge water spray as everyone rips through that puddle. I mean, I can see it clearly almost a mile away on the camera shot. You've got to be prepared to slow down. And this has also caused another hydroplane accident where up ahead, authorities were working with that vehicle up on the shoulder of the roadway there. But that authority has since pulled away. So that blue light distraction is gone. It's just that truck in the median a mile before Rollsville Road that is creating that stop and roll on 64. But it's actually a good thing because you want to slow down before you move ahead to that standing water puddle in that dip in the roadway heading up towards exit 14 right now. There is a tree down on New Light Road near Ghostin up there as we approach Six Forks Road. They are turning traffic around in both directions as a result of that. We've seen some flooding and slowing on 440 East in the work zone between Jones Franklin and Western Boulevard this morning. You want to be careful. Pool Road, Sunnybrook signal lights have been an issue. Treat that as a four-way stop. Eagle Rock Road, that's still flooded out east of 64 through Battle Bridge at this point as well. Johnson Hyundai of Cary is now Johnson Hyundai of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is well underway with over 600 new Hyundais in stock, including the 2024 Hyundai Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Thank you, Captain David. I know it's a busy morning for everyone here. Looking at the radar, there's feeder bands coming through Raleigh, north of Raleigh, east of in Greensboro, even Greenville, and a lot of rain through much of the state. Please drive carefully, and we got some tornado warnings as well.
A brand new tornado warning. This just in from the National Weather Service, including Sharpsburg, Pine Tops, and Elm City. Now it's headed from Pine Tops towards Elm City and Sharpsburg. In that direction, it is radar indicated tornado. This is a warning. Now, if you know someone in those areas, also Vanceboro, that continues until 8:15. That still is a tornado warning in effect for Vanceboro, headed towards Ayden area.
We still have the Nash in Franklin County.
Yes,
warning.
Also Lewisburg and Castelia. It's headed from Momeyer through Middleway from Castelia towards Lewisburg. Now, when I said earlier, call somebody who lives in those areas. There's another one, tornado warning from Rocky Mount headed to Dorchester. And I said, call your people. I'm the type of person that has my phone on Do Not Disturb because of this job. You need to go into your contacts. Select Edit on an iPhone. You can tap the ringtone or text tone, and you can turn on emergency bypass. Mm-hmm. Now, this works for, I've got certain people, like Mike Wheless is emergency bypass. Ryan's an emergency bypass. So if they need to call me, it's going to ring no matter what, even if your notifications are silenced.
Because, if we had not had an alarm this morning, we would have slept through what could have been a tornado coming through our area in eastern Wake County. More than 80,000 people without power as flash flooding impacts roads everywhere.
Again, that brand new tornado warning, Sharpsburg, Pine Tops, Elm City until 8:45. Call your people.
We had tornado warnings in effect for parts of Edgecombe, Franklin, Nash, Wilson counties. What else you got over there?
Oh my gosh, this is just like a scene from Twisters. Dorchester, be on alert. Also, be ready. Red Oak and Nashville. If you know people in those areas, that storm is headed that direction. Tornado warning. A warning means a tornado has been radar indicated. This is not just a watch. This is a warning. Also, continuing for Pine Tops, Elm City, and Sharpsburg. That storm is colliding with the storm over there in Dorchester. Those are two separate systems so close together and so powerful. So please take shelter right there in those areas. If you know someone who lives over there, give them a call.
Multiple bands of heavy rain continue across the central North Carolina today. The heavier rain bands produce about 1.5 inches to 2 inches per hour, which increases the flash flooding, by the way, and which means that there's more chances of collisions and the saturation in the ground and trees down. In fact, we got a North Raleigh listener, and you got a tree down where?
Hey, I'm calling from North Raleigh, and just calling to give you an update. We've got a big tree across the road on Coachman's Way off Grassfield out in North Raleigh, out 6 Forks Road.
I mean, it's going to be a mess and it's not going to be done tomorrow.
No.
But all these trees down, there's, like you said earlier, a lot of our emergency workers are going to be pushed to limits to get things moved out of the road.
Yeah, already people are spread thin, so if you do not need to go to work, don't go to work. We'll call your boss for you.
94.7 QDR. It's the more serious side of the Mike and Amanda show today as we try to help you navigate through Tropical Storm Debby today, which is wreaking havoc and tornado warnings and trees down, flooding everywhere.
We got fires. We got tractor trailers on fires. We got tractor trailers in the trees. We got people hitting the median and spinning out. And listen, your car is not a magical school bus.
No.
It is not going to transform into an amphibious vehicle. Your tires are not better than anybody else's, honey. So slow down. Just take a deep breath. You're going to get there. When you get there, everything's going to happen. Just be safe.
A tornado warning in effect for Lewisburg until 8:30 this morning. One for Sharpsburg and Elm City until 8:45 this morning. Dorchester until 8:45 this morning. Also, Sharpsburg, Pine Tops, Elm City until 8:45 this morning.
Yes.
And Carmen is on the phone in Raleigh. What is going on, Carmen?
I just want to for you guys to tell the community they need to drive with their lights on. I just dropped off people that have to go to work today, and I counted 10 vehicles with their wipers on, but they have no lights on, and it's so dangerous.
It really is, and that's been a common theme that we've heard throughout the morning. Trees down and nobody using their headlights.
I think people get in the car and think they automatically come on, and that's not the case in some vehicles. So we need to be doing a walk around to make sure we're safe and ready to go.
Right. It's like you have to have your lights on because it's the law and it's not safe.
That's right. Thank you, Carmen. That is definitely a problem today.
You ever been to a truck stop and you've seen the truckers get out and they hit the tires with a baseball bat? Or
tire thumper.
Yeah, they check their lights and they check their wipers and all. I think we should be doing that when it comes to our vehicles because we don't know. We don't know what we don't know.
All right. Well, we do know that the captain is here live in the studio with the most important updates.
Yeah, well, here in the Johnstown Day Traffic Center, we're just going to regurgitate that same message. Visibility, stopping, standing water is...
The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a tornado warning for north central Nash County, east central Franklin County until 8:45 a.m. At 8:11 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Nashville, moving northwest at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of north central Nash and east central Franklin counties, including the following locations: Castalia and Red Oak. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 8:45 a.m. for the following counties in North Carolina, Franklin, and Nash.
.94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
At Biscuitville, we know that local has a flavor all its own. That's why we take pride in partnering with local and family-owned businesses who share our commitment to quality. Biscuitville, the flavor of local. the quality of family owned.
The rates are great at Auto Park Honda & Cary. Mike here, inviting you to check out the massive inventory and amazing offers on your favorite new Honda. Best part? Auto Park for life. That's no cost oil changes, loaner cars, and more with every new car purchase.
Come in during the Honda Summer event.
Homeowners, listen up. Loan Pronto now has mortgage rates that start with a 4. Hey, it's Mike Wheless. It's true. Mortgage rates have plummeted to lows we haven't seen in a long time. If your current rate is over 6%, you can dump it and lower your house payment big time. Loan Pronto just locked in a homeowner at 4.99% APR. Whether you got your loan last week, last month, or last year, it's time to call Loan Pronto. Even if you're in process with another lender, stop now and call Loan Pronto. Ask about their zero-cost rate reduction home loan. You can lock in a lower rate with no closing cost in a matter of days with almost no paperwork and usually no appraisal. And if you act now, you can even skip your next 2 house payments. Call now. Loan Pronto can give you a rate quote in minutes with no hard credit pull and no upfront fees like the other guys. Call 919-381-1760 or loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781 on approved credit. NMLS consumeraccess.org.
Selling your home can be challenging with showings and costly home repairs. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, it doesn't have to be. Mad Dog here. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. With over 58,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Are you looking for a rewarding civilian career that values military experience? Sunrock wants you to join our ranks as CDL drivers and heavy equipment operators. We're proud to support our nation's heroes and value your dedication, discipline, and skills. At Sunrock, we honor service and invest in your future. Apply today at sunrockgroup.com/careers. Your journey to a fulfilling career starts here. thesunrockgroup.com/careers. Work with purpose. Grow with Sunrock. thesunrockgroup.com/careers.
Anywhere you can be, QDR can be. Like your office, your car, the middle of a bean field. Your phone is your radio. Download our app and put it on your home screen. 94.7 QDR.
All right, so you may want to help out during this time of crisis, and if so, you may want to help out with the Triangle Red Cross. You can do so through our new website, QDR Plus. You can sign up for the Red Cross or any other charitable organizations, QDR Plus, to help out. Right now,
Mike and Amanda.
Okay, what you got now?
I've got some more updates for you. Just a few minutes ago from the National Weather Service, that tornado moving through Dorches is continued to be strong, and it's still moving through Nashville and Red Oak, headed toward this Castelia Way. Just south of that, there is an even stronger band. So these bands are just running so tight together. There's a tornado radar indicated from going through Sharpsburg and Elm City. So just south of Dorches, south of Rocky Mount, headed also towards the Nashville area. So you guys are kind of getting it from both sides there. Also, still tornado warning in effect for Lewisburg until 8:30. That has not been extended yet, but we'll keep you posted. The tornado has been radar indicated there as well. So please be careful, guys. Oh, brand new. This just in 17 seconds ago.
What you got now?
From the National Weather Service, tornado warning including Greenville, Winterville, and Ayden until 8:45. Areas affected are Stokes, Belvoir, is that how you say that? Farmville, Greenville, Winterville, Ayden, and Grimesland.
Pitt County area, yeah.
Goodness gracious, guys.
Okay.
Please be safe.
Well, that Wilson County tornado that hit hours ago collapsed some homes. Search and rescues are looking for a man possibly inside one of the homes. Our thoughts and prayers that everything goes well with that. And we'll keep you updated. Let us know what you're seeing and hearing. 919-860-9470. You got 94.7 QDR. Mike and Amanda, 822. Lots of tornado warnings out there. Please be safe. We could be here all day with the volume of them. And like I said earlier, some 10 homes and a school destroyed or at least damaged badly in Wilson County overnight.
Yep, they just extended the tornado warning for Castelia until 8:45. It has been extended till 8:45. Now, areas affected in that, it's headed out of Nashville into Castelia. Centerville, please be on alert. And also, A big tornado warning out of Greenville. We just announced a little bit ago, 4 minutes ago. Greenville, Warnerville, and Ayden areas are Belvoir, Farmville, Stokes as well. So please be careful out there, guys.
John is in the Cary area. What are you seeing?
This is John. I'm driving up from up Highway 1 from Stanford, and I just got to the Tryon 64 area. And the roads are wet, obviously. Everybody knows that. But don't plan on being in a rush. Speed limits, people are only traveling about 50 miles an hour, so everybody's being very cautious about it. But I didn't see any trees or anything other than just standing water. So everybody just drive safe out there.
All right, good to know. You're going to have better spots to drive in, and then you're going to get comfortable, and that's when the problem happens. You'll hit a big pond of water, and then you could easily hydroplane. I have a big truck coming in, and I didn't have any traffic, and I had hydroplaned twice this morning, and so you might have to, if you can, right in the middle of the road, on the secondary roads especially, and not on the sides, because that's where it's really bad.
Yep, absolutely. Like he said, I hydroplaned too right before the bridge. There on turnip seed, and there was water covering turnip seed in Smithfield like I've never seen before. It will come out of nowhere, so be careful.
All right, be our eyes and ears. What are you seeing out there? 919-860-9470. Now let's play a little Chris Stapleton and try to relax a little bit.
QDR.
The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a tornado warning for southern Vance County, central Grenville County, northwestern Franklin County until 9:15 a.m. At 8:23 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Lewisburg, moving northwest at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Henderson and Kitchell around 8:30 a.m. Oxford around 8:40 a.m. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Dabney, South Henderson, Gilbert, and Stovall. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 9:15 a.m. for the following counties in North Carolina: Franklin, Granville, and Vance.
All right, so as you heard, we've got more tornado warnings throughout the listening area this morning, so be safe.
I have a brand new one. He was saying there that was Lewisburg and Stovall and some other areas are affected by that. If you're in the path, I'm going to try to give you an idea of who you need to be calling for this brand new one right now. Brand new National Weather Service. This one is coming out of Henderson, Oxford, and South Henderson. Kittrell area, like he was just saying, Stovall. So this tornado that he was just telling you about there, it's leaving Lewisburg and is headed towards Kittrell, towards Henderson, towards Oxford, towards Stovall. If you know someone in those areas, call them now to let them know.
Got one in, like you said, Granville County until 9:15.
Yes.
That's the Oxford area. They're coming in left and right.
They're just coming in from everywhere, so please be safe.
Yeah, let us know what you're seeing and hearing. 919-860-9470. It's Mike and Amanda on a crazy Thursday morning. Thank you a lot, Debbie. Appreciate it.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
Oh man, it's been a busy morning. Danielle is wreaking havoc throughout the central North Carolina
Danielle.
and east. I'm sorry, Danielle.
I mean, we
got Danielle on the phone.
Yeah, Debbie.
Debbie is wreaking havoc, not only here but eastern part of the state.
And she ain't little; she's big.
She's not little Debbie. No,
she big Debbie.
You don't get her out of the machine downstairs. All right, we got Danielle, like I was saying, in the Zebulon area. What's going on where you are?
So I was on 96 headed into Zebulon, and there's a deputy blocking the road. So you're going to have to turn around at Martin Road. It's basically in Hopkins.
Okay, Martin Road in Hopkins.
Is it flooded?
I'm not sure where the deputy's sitting. It's up on a hill, so I think right past that is where we had a big creek, and we've had it flood a couple of times during one of the hurricanes before. So I think that's probably what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so if you know anything about this, if you're driving out there in 96 Zebulon, there's a deputy, Martin Road in Hopkins. We want to know what's going on, if there's a creek flooded or if there's a tree or something's going on. 919-860-9470. Give us the details. And I just want to give an update, Michael, on the tornado situation.
We have a lot of tornado warnings in the area right now.
Unbelievable. The one continues for Castelia until 8:45 from the National Weather Service. And also in that path is Centerville. Centerville is going to be on the other side of that. That's the area it's headed towards. It also continues for Henderson and Oxford until 9:15. 9:15 this morning. So Stovall is also in that scope, that area that they're looking at. I'm trying to look down. Also continuing till 8:45, Greenville, Winterville, Ayden. Greenville, Winterville, Ayden, surrounding areas like Farmville, Stokes, Belvoir. And then on the other side of that, be ready. Fountain, Pine Tops, those areas are next. Bethel. If you know someone that lives out in that direction, please call them, guys.
Especially Vance, Franklin, Granville counties, and more now than 100,000 people without power.
Goodness.
In North Carolina as the flash flooding impacts the roads. Let's get more now on the roads from the captain.
QDR Triangle Traffic with Captain Dave.
I'm looking live from the Johnstown Day Traffic Center. Raid-related accident. I-40 West is just west of Gorman Street, approaching US 1, tying up the left lane and median, squeezing traffic to the center right lanes with the delays beginning back at Gorman Street. On the Durham side of the road map, there's the collision now with the vehicles in the grassy median. Fire EMS in the left lane. 885 south at Alexander Drive squeezes everyone over to the right lane, creating that stop or roll delay on the approach. Standing water and tree debris in many areas now. You've got Atlantic Avenue and Ingram flooding out in that work zone area. Atlantic Avenue at a Highwoods down tree situation has been an issue. Up there, New Light Road near Golston, a tree has been blocking New Light just north of Six Forks Road. Traffic's been turned around while they continue to work to clear that event. 95 North and Joco still affected by an early morning incident affecting the right lane now. This is 95 North approaching Keene Road. Johnstown Dev Cary is now Johnstown Dev Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway sales event is underway. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock, including the 2024 Hyundai Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR Traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
Remember, your phone is your radio. Stream us anytime, anywhere when you download our app. Search 94.7 QDR in your app store and crank up the country. Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
This just in from my man. He's driving into work this morning. He said no lights working at Pool Road and 540.
Yeah.
No lights working at Pool Road and 540. I think this is going to be the story as power is out. And Michael, it's just got me thinking. It's got me thinking about all these pets that are probably going to be, need to be rehomed or might become
you don't know what's
lost
happen.
during the storm. And you can find out more information about how you can adopt pets and the pets that are available for adoption. Check it out over on our QDR Plus page. That's QDRplus.com.
94.7 QDR 842. Tornado warnings issued for Vance, Franklin, Granville counties till about 9:15 today, and other outlying areas. More than 100,000 folks without power this morning across the state. And hopefully you're safe and sound wherever you are.
Yep, and checking the updates for the tornadoes. Goodness gracious, I feel like we're storm chasing. I really do this morning. This is just, it's kind of terrifying, to be honest with you, because some of these areas are so big. Some of these outer bands are so wide that this tornado warning that is in Greenville, Winterville, and Ayden, I mean, you're looking so many towns. Farmville, Stokes, Belvoir, Bethel, it looks like Bethel, Pine Tops, Fountain. Everyone is in the path of this. So please be careful. And as they send in these updates, we'll try to keep you guys updated as well.
And here's the thing. Most area schools are closed today, obviously. And some, like Wake County schools are closed, but like Harnett County is on remote only. So here's one of those issues where after, during the pandemic, we have remote learning. So now you have some schools remote learning, some schools are off.
Yeah.
And that poses, hey, that's not fair kind of thing at some point. So I just, I know that's tough when you have to, and it's pouring rain outside and it's windy. And you're trying to do remote learning. Anyway.
I want to remind everyone, too, a friend of mine just posted that works for 911. I have a few friends that work for 911. 911 is an emergency number. If you have a non-emergency, like the tree's down in the middle of the road, you need somebody to come cut it out or whatnot. Google non-emergency number in your area because they're all different. Raleigh has one. Johnson County has a certain number. So you can Google that. And if you can't find it, call us, 919-860-9470.
Don't call for a tree down.
No, because they need to get to real emergencies.
Yeah.
Real emergencies.
And if anybody knows, the captain does. He's standing by. I mean, heck, how many trees are down?
Too many to keep track of.
I know.
There are crews on secondary roads all over Wake County. Some of our nice, shady, pretty streets have really been heavily affected by downed trees. And just, we can report them in just any number of minutes before they're cleared. So you just have to be prepared for turning around and being ready to recalculate and move around. But the best idea is just to sit put and let this blow on through. We're watching several accidents clear as well in the Johnstown Day traffic. Sorry, look live at 885 South. Now they're out of the left lane in the median at Alexander Drive, but still causing a slowdown. You still need to move over into that right lane as the rain comes down and authorities continue to work that scene. Down in South Raleigh, 40 East approaching Gorman Street. That accident moved from the left lane over to the shoulder finally, but it still remains a distraction and delay. In on 64 West, you're slowing approaching exit 14 Rollsville. The delay beginning just after Lizard Lick Road at Wendell. Now as you approach exit 14 in Rollsville, there's just enough dip in the road where there's standing water in both left and right lanes. That accident occurred approaching that. There is still a truck in the left median really close to that left lane causing traffic to slow, but that actually does you a favor. It keeps you slow as you hit that standing water, and that's what we're talking about, standing water issues. Meanwhile, we're seeing delays on 96 Zebulon Road up there at Martin Road, where at the top of the hill, authorities have been redirecting traffic around that event. Still many areas without signal lights. Pool Road has been affected through Sunnybrook without signal lights. Atlantic Avenue in Raleigh has been flooding in the construction area, and a tree is also down near Highwoods in Atlantic being taken care of. Johnstown Day of Cary is now Johnstown Day of Apex, and the Hyundai Getaway sales event is underway there. Over 600 new Hyundais in stock that include the 24 Elantra. Now is the best time to buy at Johnson Hyundai in Apex or Wake Forest. Shop online or schedule service at johnsonhyundai.com. 94.7 QDR traffic. I'm Captain Dave.
The rates are great at Auto Park Honda in Cary. Mike here, inviting you to check out the massive inventory and amazing offers on your favorite new Honda. Best part? Auto Park for life. That's no cost oil changes, loaner cars, and more with every new car purchase. Visit our showroom in Cary and see why we're the easiest, fastest way to buy a new car. And for those on the go, work while you wait at our complimentary workstations featuring some of the best coffee in town.
Come in during the Honda Summer Event. AutoParkHonda.com. It's easier here.
You know what's coming shortly? Lower rates. And with that means land and homes will be getting gone. So that means you need to go see my friends over at Paradise Homes. Hey, it's Abby Leigh. At Paradise Homes, they have it all. Land, homes, and financing programs for everyone. Want to learn more? Go to ParadiseHomesNC.com. That's ParadiseHomesNC.com. Or call 919-284-5206. That's 919-284-5206. Call Paradise Homes now.
Direct auto insurance is for uncompromisers. Like Matt. When his old car insurance got so expensive, do you think he walked until his sneakers wore out? No, because he found savings with Direct Auto so he could drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25% on state minimum coverage, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com or a store near you. Savings vary, terms apply. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Looking for the ultimate venue to rev up your next corporate event? Hey there, it's John DiCostanzo, owner of Apex Racing Lab, where we transform ordinary gatherings into high-speed adventures. Imagine your team racing on 16 top-tier simulators and enjoying a full-service cocktail bar as well as multiple catering options. Perfect for team building, client meetings, and office celebrations. Located off US 1 in McGregor Village, Apex Racing Lab offers the perfect blend of fun and professionalism. Book your next unforgettable corporate event at apexracinglab.com.
WQDR FM HD1, Raleigh, Garner, Knightdale.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
It's free and easy to stream QDR anytime, anywhere.
Come and listen.
Download our app to your phone or tell Alexa to play 94.7 QDR.
Yeah, it's not okay outside, but it will be all right. And I think what we're going to do here at 8:52 is break up with Tropical Storm Debby for a little while. And try to get some humor on. Because we haven't had a chance to do that all morning. We'll get back to Debbie. We'll reunite with Debbie in a little while. We'll make up with Debbie.
Good, because I have some Facebook messages from some listeners with some tips on flooding and traffic and all that.
We haven't done any humor all day, so we're going to get some. All right, wait a minute.
Lighten up, Debbie.
Not time yet.
It's the QDR joke to go.
All right, so my wife asked me why I wanted to be cremated.
Yeah.
I told her it's because it's my last hope for a smoking hot body.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
You know, nothing brings neighbors together quite like cop cars in front of another neighbor's house.
Yeah, you got that right.
I always knew he was good for it.
Right? That's a jerk.
Yeah.
What did the urologist say to the student who just got accepted into urology school?
What did he say?
I don't know.
Urine. You're in. You're in.
I did not see that one coming.
My side hurts.
Don't worry, Debbie. We're coming back to you.
You're in.
We're coming back to you. Have a nice day, Captain.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
All right.
Be safe.
Bye.
Don't drown.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
As we've said throughout the morning, if you want to share what you're seeing on the roads or any problems out there because of Tropical Storm Debby, 919-860-9470. We do have some tornado warnings in the area, tornado watch in effect for a while now. It did hit in Wilson County. Home has collapsed there, and they are now searching. Rescue crews are looking for a man possibly inside a home there in Lucama. And our thoughts and prayers that hopefully there is no man in there. And,
yes.
But the storms have damaged a lot around the area. Trees down, homes affected, cars getting stranded. We had a guy call a little while ago in Garner saying that there were a lot of standing water on a bridge, and it looked like if you can't see the bottom, don't drive through it.
No.
It could be washed out, or you could get stuck.
Absolutely. It's really not that important. I mean, seriously, if your boss wants you to come in, like I'm shouting out to Auto Bell this morning, the manager must not call the employees because the Auto Bell's open down the street from here. And Ryan just texted me and said, why in the world is Auto Bell open right now? And I'm not sure.
Well, today would be a good day to get your car washed because nobody's going to be there.
I mean, nobody's going to be there.
Nobody's gonna be there.
It's not that important. If you do not have a job that requires you to be at the hospital, thank you to our linemen and everybody working out there that's trying to get the power back on restored, our EMS workers, our police officers, all of our first responders. But if you're not one of them, you need to be at home.
The average Joe that's got a chainsaw in the pickup truck is helping to clear the road out there. Thank you very much.
Yes. Also want to give an update on this tornado warning. It continues from the National Weather Service. They keep updating it out to the Greenville area. Please stay safe, guys. Please stay safe. We're super worried about everyone in the path of these storms. And also Kevin Thomas wrote to us on Facebook, Michael. He said, there is flooding on Highway 58 on both directions in Stantonsburg. Our listening area reaches really, really far. So if you see something we need to know about, 919-860-9470.
We have some 15 tornado warnings this morning. And more than 100,000 people without power in North Carolina. So
unbelievable.
One of those things. Keep your eyes and ears open for us. 860-9470.
Today's best country.
I listen every day.
94.7 QDR and only QDR.
94.7 QDR. Mike and Amanda here for you, helping keep you updated on what's going on around the Triangle thanks to Tropical Storm Debby causing some problems. Another tornado warning just popped up.
Yep, another tornado warning just now. Pine Tops headed towards Rocky Mount, headed towards the Rocky Mount area. That is in effect until 9:30, and it looks like the path is headed like just north of Rocky Mount area, just on the northern side of Pine Tops. Please be careful, guys. If you know anybody in that area, Battleboro, this is just north of Sharpsburg, through the Rocky Mount area. That area is getting pounded.
Yeah, there's been a lot of activity down that way,
There
and that's
has
part
been.
of the feeder bands that are coming through there.
Mhm.
We're switching now to Brandon, who is on 85.
Hi, yeah, I was calling. There's a tree down on 85 at 40. So if you're on 4085 where it comes in toward Tillsboro, there's a big tree blocking the interstate.
Oh, blocking the interstate. How many lanes?
2 out of the 4 lanes.
Goodness gracious. I bet that's causing some confusion out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that. What else we got?
I want to make sure people understand a tornado warning means it's radar indicated. That means warning.
A watch means conditions are favorable.
Exactly.
A warning means there has been one spotted.
A warning means radar indicated, take cover. So if you know anybody in the Pine Tops, Rocky Mount area, please give them a call. Let them know.
All right, we are going to switch now to Chris, who is from Knightdale. He works for the city of Raleigh. Hold on, we got another flood
This is
warning.
on my phone.
Yeah, flood warning in effect. You can hear that going off on our phone.
Yep.
In effect for our area till 2 o'clock this afternoon.
2 o'clock this afternoon. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under evacuation order. So if you see water on the bridge like we were talking about earlier, or you're not sure how deep it is, turn around, don't drown. Turn around, don't drown, guys.
All right, let us know what you see in 919-860-9470. You got Mike and Amanda on QDR.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
Back in my day, we'd call this a broken record because it's the same stuff is happening everywhere because of the water today.
Yep.
And some of these tornado warnings, they're not helping anything. Chris works for the city of Raleigh. He had to go to Goldsboro from Knightdale today, and he's giving us an update on his travel.
We're riding. I came in through Goldsboro, but I took all the back roads through Archer's Lodge and around through Lake Wendell and Smithfield Road and Pool Road and Hodge Road. All of that's clear. You can make it through there pretty easily with no problem. But like I said, it's going to take you a little while because you have to take all them back roads. They're not flooding. Seems like they got good drainage, and you can make it through there pretty easily.
All right, well, what were you seeing on the main roads?
Main roads are flooded. When we were coming down 70, we got off 70 because 70 was washing out, and it was flooding. And a lot of cars are hydroplaning and wrecking. So we just decided not to go down 70 altogether. We went on the back roads.
Now, when you
know,
say
it takes a little
70,
longer, but it's a lot safer.
when you say 70 was flooded, where at? What part?
Right there where 70 and 40 come together, it's a washout. I mean, right there where all the construction's right there together, like from, I guess it's right there close to Smithfield.
Uh-huh.
All that's washed out. I mean, it's you got heavy water through there.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
He's talking about 70 and that new bypass, not right there at White Oak. He's talking about that new bypass down towards Smithfield.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, down
All
towards
right,
Smith. That's
all
what I
right.
wanted to be, make sure people understood. Whatever you're seeing out there, we want to be your eyes and ears, 919-860-9470.
Tyler is a tow truck driver. What are you towing?
Well, everything. Toyotas, Hondas, Civics, Mitsubishis.
Yeah. What are you seeing when you're going on these calls? Is it people hydroplaning, running off the road?
Hydroplaning, there's people going in ditches, breaking down because you go through puddles, and then the engine gets flooded.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you need more info on the news and the weather, we have that up on our new QDR Plus website, QDR Plus. You can check that out and get some more information. We'll have more for you, and you can have more for us at 919-860-9470.
Time to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The music doesn't have to stop just because the car ride's over. Your phone is your radio. Just download the QDR app and put it on your home screen. 94.7 QDR.
Do how we do. A fancy light. 9:20. All right, so a tornado warning still in effect for Rocky Mount until of about 9:30. So a few more minutes there. Also, flash flood warning in effect for Raleigh, Cary, and Wilson until 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's outside our North Raleigh studio. The bottom falling out right now.
Yes, the bottom. And look, you might say, oh, you go outside. Ain't nothing going on. Look, I'm telling you, this is going to change so quick and so fast. So don't go anywhere if you do not have to. If you don't want to worry about your family all day, then keep them home. Then keep them home and turn around and don't drown. That's our message of the morning.
All right, let's go to the road now. Jamie is in Wendell, near Wendell right now. What are you seeing?
I was coming from Kenley, got on the highway from Zebulon, but had to get out on exit 432 because cars were not moving at all.
Oh, no.
So there might have been some flooding out there.
You're on 87 and you're stopped completely.
I had to get on exit 432.
432. So she's getting off there. We're over by where I'm at. You're getting off there at the Sheets and the new Wake Tech.
Oh, yeah.
At 432, and you're going to have to reroute. So you're probably going to have to come the back way through Nightdale.
Yeah. So just let everybody know, take exit 432, because you're just going to be stuck there.
All right. So in my terms, it's 64 coming in towards Nightdale.
That's the Wendell exit.
It's the Roseville Road exit. Yeah.
Yeah, but Wendell proper exit.
And so if you go right to this East Wake and they take a left, you go to that Sheets and that mega ABC store that you attend all the time.
Oh, my gosh. And the State Employees Credit Union right there at the corner. If you make a right there, you can head the back way into Nightdale, Nightdale to get back to 540. So that's like a little shortcut for you.
There you go. All right. Keep us posted. 919-860-9470. We're going to keep playing the hits and keeping you informed. We're Mike and Amanda in the morning. QDR.
All day, every day. Turn up 94.7 QDR for nonstop playlists of today's best and most continuous country.
Whose bed have your boots been?
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, so it looks like the tornado warning for Rocky Mount should expire now, and it looks like you're safe there. Hopefully, it does not move into Nash County. We'll keep you posted on that.
Yes.
Let's switch over to Wilson, where a tornado damaged 10 homes and tore a front off of a middle school last night, early this morning. It has been officially confirmed that a person was killed in one of those homes that collapsed. So that is terrible news for us this morning to hear. Mad Dog has just arrived in his trip from Cary. How was that ride?
Surprisingly not terrible. Because most of my drive is coming up the Beltline.
Yeah, we usually get calls about traffic.
Yeah, there's usually something going on.
Any water ponding or anything on the Beltline?
There's a couple. Not on the side of the Beltline I'm coming in on.
Okay.
Now, where usually there's issues that I have, especially when I'm driving home at night when there's a storm. As you're getting between Six Forks and Glenwood on Beltline, there's usually on that inner lane where it kind of dips a little bit there. That's where a lot of flooding and stuff can easily occur. So, there's going to be spots, and you may not see it, especially if there's some cars around you. Visibility was not great. It wasn't the worst I've seen.
Right.
But, and there's still people out there not headlights on.
We've had so many calls.
I don't understand that.
That's probably the number one call of the morning is that call.
I mean, I was surprised that I didn't see more cars without their headlights on, but there was still definitely enough out there where, just do a quick headlight check right now.
All right. Let's go to Chris Tony in Sanford. What's going on?
So let Mike know that there is a tree across the road at San Lee Park in Lee County. That's a big tree.
Oh, my. Okay, San Lee Park in Lee County. Did you get around it?
No, I had to go the other way. I had to turn around. Duke Energy's there because it took the power line down, too.
Oh, no.
They'll take care of it. But right now, San Lee Park, Pumping Station Road at San Lee Park is stopped up with a great big red oak tree.
All right, thank you, Tony. And that's the problem is the ground's getting so saturated that trees are falling over.
Just a little bit of wind, just woo.
And it's not,
well, that's our worry in our neighborhood because every time we have a storm like this, there's inevitably a tree on a house.
You have like a little bit of an older neighborhood, mature trees.
It's a senior neighborhood.
We moved in. It was. There's a lot more families and kids in there now, but we've had, in fact, one of our direct cul-de-sac neighbors had a tree. I mean, they've got maybe a 20-yard, not even 20-yard, but like maybe a 30-foot area on the side of their house where this tree fell in one of a recent storms.
Oh, man.
And it missed their house. And they're having lunch with the kids in their kitchen, which is in the back part of the house, and that tree fell. It fell in the perfect spot it could fall without it hurting anybody.
That reminds me of 99 when Floyd came through. They put us up in a hotel, and I called home after the hurricane came through.
Yeah.
And my neighbor said, well, your shed doors are open and there's a tree in your driveway.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, that's where my car would have been.
And yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, if you got a garage, obviously park your cars in the garage if there's space, if you don't have, junk piled up in your garage and stuff. But what you got?
I'm just still waiting on the National Weather Service to give a continuance for this tornado warning for Nash County. That's what we're looking at right now for Rocky Mount. Rocky Mount, it was set to expire just 3 minutes ago. We're going to give you that update as soon as we hear something.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
I'm just anxious to get home and see what it looks like in my neighborhood.
Oh, no.
Because where I live, there are several areas, including there's a pond across from the little country store that floods all the time.
Yep.
Especially when we have this, and we haven't had rain like this in I don't know how long.
Absolutely.
So I'm anxious to see what it's going to look like there. Now, what were you working on your side?
Well, so this is important. I fell asleep driving one time, rolled my car in the middle of 40.
Okay, hold on. That was the information I would have liked to have known.
And I
Story
just
for another time.
but listen, what's important to know here is I had a brand new car, and OnStar was working in there free of charge for like a trial, and they were able to call one of my relatives. One of my relatives had their phone on Do Not Disturb, and OnStar was not able to reach my dad.
Oh, yikes.
And the police had to go to his house and wake him up in the middle of the night, which is the worst thing ever, right?
Well, yeah.
So I'm going to give you some information on how you can put your phone on emergency bypass for certain people. So you're going to go into, most of us have an iPhone, go into your iPhone. If you have an Android, you can Google how to do it on your Android. And you're going to go into your iPhone and go to Edit Contact. When you go to Edit Contact, it's going to say text tone or ringtone. You click on that and you can turn on emergency bypass for that contact. What that means is, regardless if your phone is on Do Not Disturb, which we have in here because we're on the air, it will make sure if that person calls you, it will ring. They can bypass the Do Not Disturb. So you can set that up for multiple people in your contact list. And what that means is we've got all these tornado warnings going on right now. You might want to call somebody in Dorchester or Rocky Mount or the Greenville area and say, hey, take cover. Take cover if they're maybe asleep or maybe working a shift job or just not just oblivious to what's going on right now.
Now, when you say do not disturb, so like I keep my phone on silent all the time. So does that mean
that red thing on the side where you turn your ringer off?
Yeah, I just keep so I don't have the ringer on. So that's what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, are you talking about like I have the do not disturb for overnight so nobody wakes me up except for my
it'll override both.
It'll override both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I have that on too from like 7 p.m. to whatever a.m. because I don't want to hear from anybody, right?
So like my mom, my mom
At some
and
point
you
do have to sleep.
Yeah.
My mom and you and my daughter can call me at any time.
Emergency
but not
bypass.
just everybody can call.
Oh, I made the list.
That's how you know you're in the circle.
Well, if I got to work with you.
So if I'm on that list, that means I must be in the wheel too.
Not that far. Not that far.
Not that far?
Hey, we're
what
here.
What else you got to do?
Tell us what you're seeing out there. 919-860-9470. Mike and Amanda and Mad Dog here on a Thursday, QDR.
Let your boys be country.
You got Mike and Amanda, 94.7 QDR. 100,000 folks in the state without power. And from what Mad Dog deducted, at least 40,000 in the Triangle, according to Duke Energy this morning. As we have, who's on the phone here? Andy from Youngsville is on the phone. What's up?
Just wanted to call my mother-in-law just called and said that their power's out, and they actually had a confirmed tornado hit about 4 miles outside of Lewisburg today.
That's your mother-in-law?
My wife's parents, yeah.
Yeah, your mother-in-law.
Now, you said 4 miles outside of Lewisburg. There's a lot of little tiny towns around there. Do they have a little town name?
Close to the White Level.
White Level area. Are they okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, good.
That's good. We haven't heard anything about a touchdown tornado there, but there have been a lot of tornado warnings today.
That was the projected area right there, Nashville, Red Oak, Dorchester, Castelia. And so White Level is just, what would you call this? Just northwest, I guess you could say, of Castelia, just a little bit right outside Lewisburg. So Well, it's lots. When they give you a projected area, zoom in on the map. It could be a lot of little towns.
Yeah, and Wilson was really hit. Lucama was hit pretty hard with with an actual tornado, and there's one death confirmed from one of the homes that was destroyed.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. Still looking for some updates from the National Weather Service. We'll keep you posted with all that we know.
The most non-stop country plays on 94.7 QDR and only QDR.
She's got it all.
WQDR FM HD1, Raleigh, Durham, Fuquay.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
94.7 QDR. Mike and Amanda in the morning here on this Thursday. Debbie, I guess it's Debby Thursday. Flash flood warning in effect for Raleigh, Cary, Wilson, and the entire listening area till about 2 o'clock today. And here's what's going to happen is with all this rain, then rivers like the Neuse are going to eventually start rising like by tomorrow, Saturday. So we may see more flooding due to that. Could flood highways and byways. And by the way, it's National Pickleball Day today, and I doubt you'll be enjoying a nice little game today unless you like getting wet. So be safe out there. And if you hear or see anything that we can share along the way, 919-860-9470. I know a lot of schools are out today, which means a lot of parents are at home today, which is good. But we have been taking calls all morning from folks headed to work or on the road for some reason. And hopefully you are safe where you need to be. But if you're out and about and you see anything that we need to know about, pass it along. 860-9470. Shaboozy. Let's have a little fun now. QDR.
The QDR app on your smartphone. The best thing to happen to your pocket since you found $20 in there. Today's best country. 94.7 QDR. So far away. Today's best country and more of it. Count on QDR for the most continuous country.
94.7 QDR. So in between weather updates, I actually have been trying to keep up with the Olympics. And USA is kicking butt now. 95 medals. 27 gold so far. 35 silver and 33 bronze. Kicking China, who has 67, and then France 51. I was watching some of the relay races yesterday with the men tonight, and volleyball. Oh my gosh! You know the difference between the volleyball in the gym and the beach volleyball is in the gym. It's so much faster and more powerful because they don't have sand underneath their feet, and that they get a running start, and that ball would knock me down.
I would be running out of the way. Like,
it's crazy.
They come at super fast speeds. Speaking of fast speeds, you were talking about the relays last night. Did you see the? I don't know if you were up late enough to watch the.
No, that's a dumb question.
I know. I mean, and obviously the nighttime is all replay coverage from earlier in the day, the primetime coverage they provide. But man, I can't remember the name of the runner for the U.S., but he was like in fourth place with just, not far from the finish line, and somehow just found whatever he had inside of him to win the race.
Yeah, I love it when they come from back.
And the replay, the look on his face, you could just see it in his face where he just dug deep and found the speed to pass these guys and get the gold. It was crazy.
Well, prime time tonight on NBC is track and field, diving, beach volleyball, medals awarded for women's long jump, men's 200 meter, and more in track and field. And I know what the women are playing for gold in soccer coming up. And men's basketball, they're in the semifinals.
I mean, I hate to say it, but that should be a gold medal winning team, right? Like, it should happen.
Hopefully. If you got LeBron James.
I mean.
Come on.
Come on now.
I'd be intimidated just looking at him.
Absolutely.
Cole Swindell on 94.7 QDR.
I was out, never met before. I wasn't looking for love when I...
flash flood warning has been issued for Alamance County, Davidson County, Durham County, Forsyth County, Guilford County, Orange County, and Randolph County, effective until 4:17 p.m.
.26, it's 94.7 QDR. Mike and Amanda. Amanda's down the hall doing some work. She's here. Don't worry. She didn't lock herself out this time. Larry from Zebulon's on the phone with some decent travel news.
I've been around the Mudcat Stadium, all four directions on 39, 264. Everything around here looks good as far as the roads. I mean, there's a little bit of water standing, but I haven't seen any roads overrun with water. So everything appears to be good around this neck of the woods.
Well, good. We hadn't heard a whole lot of that today. We appreciate you there, Larry.
Well, I've been calling up there regularly. I talked to Amy. I talked to, Abby.
Yeah.
I talked to Abby, and I've talked to a couple of the guys. I listen to you guys, my radio in my truck's program to WQDR. I've been listening to y'all since you and Jay Butler were doing stuff.
Oh, wow, man. That's a long time ago.
It's been, I was a cop. I've been a cop for 40 years. I'm retired now, and that's what my patrol car radio was programmed to, my truck, my motorcycle, everything. When I go to bed at night, I turn on the WQDR app, and I listen to WQDR every time I wake up to go to the bathroom.
No, God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate that, brother.
All right.
And
you
look,
guys keep up the good work. Thank you.
Stay safe out there on the roads.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
All right, it's starting to happen. Water's starting to build up in various places across the region here. You got John on the way to Castalia?
Hey, I got a East Castalia Road in Castalia. It's underwater.
Underwater. Here we go. All right.
Deep.
Say what now?
It's real deep.
Real deep. So don't go through it, obviously.
I wouldn't even try.
I wouldn't even try. How, if you could estimate, how deep do you think it is?
It's up to the bottom of my door on a Toyota Tacoma.
Okay. On a Tacoma? Okay, yeah. You definitely don't want to take a car through there.
No, sir.
All right. So you are exactly where?
On East Castalia Road, headed towards Castalia by Bradbury Store. And it's East Castalia and Taylor's Gin Road.
All right. It's starting to come in with like that. That's going to be the problem today, too.
Don't come down, baby, don't you?
Got some traffic backups everywhere. Don is on the phone. What's up?
Right here on 587, exit 9. We're in standstill traffic.
Okay, coming up on 540.
Yes, sir.
Do you know why?
No, I can't see up there that far. I got so many big trucks and stuff in front of me.
No, I guess you're not in a rush to go anywhere now. Ha! Post Malone, Blake Shelton on your radio on QDR.
40 hours.
Today's best country that makes you feel good.
I love it. I love you guys.
Nothing but good music.
It feels good.
My station.
94.7 QDR and only QDR. Not all heroes wear capes. Meet this week's QDR Hometown Hero, powered by Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue and First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way.
Our QDR Hometown Hero of the Week is Ben Ormiston, investigator at the Wake County Sheriff's Office. He was nominated by his wife, named Amanda. And, since he's been working as an investigator, he started and moved into patrol, into different areas and around, and he works special forces with a boat team, and he's just doing a lot. He's humble, he's courageous, he's got great integrity, and she says he's selfless. He often works long hours and puts in tireless effort to ensure he treats everyone with dignity and respect. And last year, he was recognized as Departmental Officer of the Year.
All
yes.
Right. Very nice.
She said, I'm so proud of him and proud to be his wife and watch him continue to serve and protect our great community. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ben, for your service. And as a token of our appreciation, we're sending you a $50 gift card to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
We would love to shout out your hometown hero. Give us all the details right now at 947QDR.com/hometown hero.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew, 94.7 QDR. QDR, live in your neighborhood.
Don't miss Auto Direct's Red Hot Clear the Lot event with QDR's own Mike Wheless live this Saturday from noon to 1:30 with Dan and Shay tickets, $100 gift cards, and QDR swag. Enjoy food trucks and red hot deals on all vehicles. Join us at Auto Direct on Gannon Avenue in Zebulon.
This is QDR Country.
At Biscuitville, we know that local has a flavor all its own. That's why we take pride in partnering with local and family-owned businesses who share our commitment to quality. Biscuitville, the flavor of local, the quality of family-owned.
With Mungo Money, it's even easier to get the life you envision in a new home. Mungo Homes lets you explore special financing options that will make your home more affordable. Or you can lower your move-in costs when you finance through Silverton Mortgage. Stop by any of the Mungo model homes or log on to mungo.com today to make a VIP appointment to tour one of our 10 communities throughout the Triangle. Certain restrictions apply. Don't wait. Cash in on Mungo Money today.
Hot summer days or chilly winter nights, keeping your home comfortable is what SureTemp Mechanical does best. For a limited time, just $59 for an AC tune-up and inspection. Our expert technicians will ensure your system runs smoothly. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. As proud installers of train equipment, we guarantee quality and reliability. Don't wait for the weather to change. Visit SureTempHVAC.net and book your appointment. That's SureTempHVAC.net. SureTemp Mechanical, keeping you comfortable no matter what the season.
It's a totally new website with all you need to know in one place. Check out QDRplus.com and make it part of your daily routine. It's our new lifestyle website with dozens of new features, including local and national news, sports and weather, things to do around the Triangle, coupons and special offers to local businesses, volunteer opportunities, connections to local animal shelters, help in the kitchen with our daily recipe, and a whole lot more. Bookmark it now, because if you miss a day, you'll miss a lot. Check out QDRplus.com. That's QDRplus.com.
North Carolina, meet NC Home Pros. Veteran-owned, woman-owned, and ready to transform your home.
I wanted someone my wife would feel comfortable with while I was at work. She felt at ease the entire time.
From stunning kitchen remodels to bath renovations, NC Home Pros delivers with professionalism and care.
NC Home Pros treated our home with the utmost respect and delivered fantastic results.
Schedule a consult today at nc-homepros.com. NC Home Pros, community at heart, values at the core.
The Super Motocross World Championship Finals.
Drop the gate, let's go!
The quest to become the undisputed world champion starts at ZMAX Dragway at Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord.
It's time to bring the action!
The world's best 22 dirt bike racers face off on a one-of-a-kind track in pursuit of the sport's biggest prize, the title of world champion. Don't miss the Super Motocross World Championship Finals, fueled by Monster Energy, September 7th. Get tickets now at supermotocross.com. FanFest included with purchase.
No matter where you are, from the Blue Ridge to the beach, Capital Chevrolet, your #1 Chevy dealer in the Carolinas 4 years in a row, and Chevy Dealer of the Year 3 years running, will always have you feeling Chevy strong. We couldn't have done it without you. That's why we remain committed to bringing you the best service, the best selection, and the best deals. Come see us or shop CapitalChevrolet.com, and together, let's drive.
WQDR-FM HD1, Raleigh, Durham, Fuquay.
Just one call, we fix it all. Progressive Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And call Progressive.com.
Mike and Amanda, your Q Morning Crew.
By the way, if you're looking for some cool things to do, like the S'moresville Festival, celebrating National S'mores Day in Morrisville this weekend, or Packapalooza, find out more about that at our new QDR Plus. QDR Plus. His name is Co Wetzel. It's called High Road on QDR and only QDR.
Mike and Amanda on 94.7 QDR.
All right, we got another tornado warning. That should be ending here by 11 o'clock for Hollister and Centerville in Warren County.
Mm-hmm. It's headed towards like Warrenton, Macon area, Vaughn, Norlina, Wise. If you're in those areas, please be safe, guys.
And Abby Leigh is here with us, and she got jolted out of bed at 3:15 with that tornado warning alarm too, right?
Oh, yeah. So I grew up in North Texas, so when I hear that noise, it's like
a trauma response, I feel like. I was wide awake, and my boyfriend was like, wait, well, what do we do? And I was like, we need to stay awake until the warning goes away.
Yeah. I know. It's and now, when you were in Texas, did you have a lot of tornadoes you have to deal with?
We did. A couple times a year at school, like we would have to hide in the rooms that didn't have any windows because there were tornado sirens going off. It's like, just talking about it makes my heart race.
100%, because it's like you really don't, you're helpless unless you're in some like kind of basement or bunker or bathroom, or even if you're like in the center room or in your closet, you're still scared to death.
What was your drive-in like?
It really wasn't terrible.
That's good.
There were a lot of dummies on the road and a lot of people on their phones, so don't be like that.
Don't be a dummy.
Yeah.
Don't be. Guys, we've said it all day. If your wipers are on, your lights should be on. And turn around, don't drown. And keep up with all of the changes today. Abby Lee's up next, and she's going to keep you posted.
Yep, she's going to take care. I'm going to go take my butt home.
You need to.
Slowly. And then make sure the wife is okay. You know, she's been deathly ill. Everybody's sick. Everyone is sick.
Yeah, there's something
Special
going around.
assistant producer Grace sick. Miss Betty's sick. My sister's sick. Had to take food to my mom yesterday.
Oh, and we know we didn't talk about or update you guys on the teachers today. We'll try to do that tomorrow.
No, clear the list.
Clear the list, because I think we're up to like over 30 lists have been either cleared or partially cleared. Yeah. But we need your help. So more details at 947 WQDR on Facebook.
94.7 QDR with Abby Leigh.
Those flash flood warnings are in effect until at least 2 o'clock this afternoon. So if you can stay home, please do. Take advantage of the fact that you can stay in your PJs all day, okay? But we appreciate you being our eyes and ears. Max from Raleigh is on the line right now. Max, what do you see out there?
There was a tree down on Trowood in Raleigh.
Oh, yikes. Okay, do you know exactly where it was at?
In between Thistledown and Avon Ferry.
Max, we appreciate you. Thank you. Stay safe on the road if you have to get on the road, but if you don't have to, just stay home.